Okay. I think this should work properly. I did have a small amount of issues just now, but having to restart the internet right before the stream is pretty good. Because now I know that if I have any issues, it's definitely not the internet. As I say that, just you fucking watch. Something is gonna happen. Something is bound to happen. I swear. Yeah, today is a little chill, I guess. Or at least like I'm enjoying myself quite a bit. Because I think today's headline is gonna be how do you say it? It's like not like make it or break it or anything of that sort, but it's something. Yeah, day headline. Also, Faye, what's up? Oh man. Anyways, yeah. I think I hope that they have something a little like cooked or prepared for anniversary, because it is the 13th year after all, right? Which is really funny to me every time, because the fact that PSO2's actual anniversary is literally on the 4th of July is perplexing to me. For better or for worse. I think it's okay though. Just not something we'd expect. So today, let me tell you guys one thing real fast, okay? So we have actually I actually have a dog, my grandfather's dog that I'm babysitting. She's like a 9-year-old hybrid between like a Shih Tzu and a poodle. Yeah, a Shih Tzu and a poodle. Yeah, that's a hybrid. Her name is Pompon, and I might try to bring her up into the stream just for fun, if she wants to play with me. Because right now she's like super addicted to like walk around the house, because we're babysitting the dog for a while. So it's kind of funny having like the dog walk around the house. It is an unfamiliar feeling that I'm very not used to. But yeah. Give me a quick moment. Let me check up on like where the dog is and stuff, and then I will switch over to the actual like stream. One moment. Okay, I'm back. All right, let's switch over to headline, because we're starting off in like a few moments here, so might as well just like take a look at everything. All right, here we go. Does this work? Oh yeah, this does work. Very nice. Okay, gentlemen, how are we all doing? Oh no, wait, is it dog trying to come in? Hold on. Gents, I officially present to you. This is gonna look really weird, but hold on, where's this? Hey. Boys! Gentlemen, he's a dog. Hmm? It's a holiday for Faye? That's cool. I don't think she likes being on the table, but... Say hi to Pon chat. Look at her. Ain't she cute? It's a Shih Tzu Poodle hybrid. But yeah, I'm kind of like just babysitting the dog for a while, so I think she's okay. You wanna watch headline? I don't think she wants to watch headline. I really don't. Oh, this is kind of heavy. I'm not gonna lie. This is like 9 years old, by the way. There. It's okay. It's okay. She's just still kind of also like not really used to the entirety of like, you know, my house and everything. So she's still getting used to everything. It's okay. But yeah, I think for safety measures, I should probably put her down. Unless she wants to come up again. If she scratches my leg later, she wants to come back up. But I'll put her down for now. Okay, Punk, go down. There you go. Sweaty hands. Sweaty dog. I think she wants to go out. Hold on, let me let her out. Okay. Nice. Perfect. I think... Yeah, no, my hand smells like dog. Haruka, Futaro, what's up? Lunar. And Kazu. Nice to see you guys. I'm more surprised that Headline hasn't... Oh, it did start. I just had to refresh the page. I will turn off the stream chat, though. Here we go. No, not sleep timer, playback speed. I'm sorry if this like is gonna be really loud or something like that. Anyways, here. Oh!
NGS Headline Wave.
Sorry. We're just in time. Hey Yui, what's up?
Hello everyone.
Wow! You got new hair.
It's time for NGS Headline Wave, the official program of PSO2 New Genesis version 2.
Very nice, very nice.
I'm Yui Hasegawa, and I'll be your host for this broadcast. I'll be bringing you all the latest info on NGS. Be sure to stay tuned until the end. Is everyone enjoying the June updates? There are so many this time. I've definitely upped my screenshot game since Animatic Space came out.
Oh yeah. Hasegawa Yui's been doing pretty cool. She's been gaming a lot too, and she also beat Masquerade Depth 10.
Now,
very respectable.
Once again, this program is to inform players about upcoming campaigns and updates for SEGA's online RPG, PSO2 New Genesis version 2, also known as NGS. We will also share messages and answers to player questions from the dev team and provide other game-related info.
Hasegawa Yui's looking really fresh today, though.
All you need to know about
very
NGS
nice.
now and into the future. That's Headline Wave in a nutshell. This is a pre-recorded broadcast. If you would like to watch it in Japanese, you can check it out on the Japanese NGS YouTube
Yep, we have both up. Alright.
Without further ado, let's move on to the updates you've all been waiting for.
NGS Hot Information.
NGS Hot Information. First off,
Alright, let's start with a video.
Info on the July updates. Let's start with a video.
ご覧ください. Okay. Ah, yeah, the Alta Realm. July 2nd, so that's next week-ish. 32-player quest to defeat the powerful boss. Wait, 32-player quest? I thought it was gonna be a new area. Well, I guess technically you can say it's basically the same as like the Nameless City, but... Huh. There's like this timer thing in the top right. Weaken them as much as possible. So you do trials to weaken the boss and then you fight the boss. Okay. At least it feels a little bit more objective based, which is nice. Oh, new 13 star already? Oh, this one looks good. Juval. It looks good. New ranks added to Retem Urgent Quest. Okay. Is this the one that gives you the DH 430? I have no idea, my guy. Huh? What is this? Why does it all look like Sakubai? Or like some mystical creatures, Valkyries, Arcanadia. Oh, it's that one. Right. We've actually known about this for a while now. So an angel, a kitsune, a Sakubai. Okay. It is a relatively lewd collab, you're correct. But, okay, the small wings accessories, like the small wings, whether it be the devil wings or angel wings, or just like this very small, like these accessories are very, very, very good. Devil tail, devil wings, assuming that they are actually individual accessories, they are very, really, really good. This costume might have some potential alone though. Sakubai maid. Of course, you have the belly window and the under boob. That's just wonderful. Oh! You can kind of take off like the other capes and stuff. That maid headband is nice. The tiara is really nice. That tiara is also nice. I hope the devil horns doesn't come with it. The wings are nice. Head wings, very nice. This one's also nice. See, like, all of these accessories are great, right? All these accessories are really, really, really good individual pieces. So we'll have to see, and I really just hope that they're not stuck with the costume, literally. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to. But yeah, there's no Type 1. Unfortunately. Neither is Cast getting any love, so... The usual, I suppose. See, here's the thing, right? SEGA has a weird tendency where they don't understand that the reason people don't play as much Type 1 and Cast characters is literally not because people don't want to play them, but there's literally no costumes or customizable options. It's like, if they're not going to release costumes to like make people want to go play like Type 1 or Cast, then it's like, what the fuck? You know? And they're never gonna make it because like they're gonna be like, oh, you know, if we make Type 1 costumes or Cast costumes, they're not gonna sell. But then they forget that the problem is because there's just no demand. Well, no supply rather. And then no one really cares because there's just not enough supply. You gotta curate and create your own market, okay? My audio is a bit small. Really? I don't think anything looks super unusual in my control room here, but... Here we go. I put my microphone up a bit, if that helps.
Oh, how was it?
Yeah.
Let me go through the details with these slides, starting with this. We'll kick off the month with the Revival AC Scratch Ticket Rewind Collection July 2025 on July 1st.
These are good costumes. These ones are really good.
This AC Scratch Ticket contains prizes from July's past.
Some of the better Type 1 costumes in the game as well. These two I really like.
Features motion changes from past scratch count bonuses, as well as the majestic reappearance.
Oh yeah, the hoodie is also really nice. You can turn off the hood part of it, which is good.
Gold Big Bang scratch tickets are coming back on July 2nd. You
Ah,
can win heaps of fabulous items, including up to 10 million
Gold
in
Big
Meseta.
Bang scratch campaign, more like fucking inflation.
This time, you have an even higher probability to win a Gamma Reactor.
Really?
Complete the main task to Retum City to get a Gold Big Bang scratch ticket and try your luck. Get additional tickets through limited time quests, the reward box, treasure scratch, and more. The reward box will be available from July 2nd. Clear out the box to get a Gold Big Bang scratch ticket in Step 2. Next up, we're
Ultra
releasing a new
Realm.
quest type called Ultra Realm.
Ultra Realm
Exploration
is,
Interception Sectors.
Interesting. Probably one of the
Ultra
biggest
Realm
highlights for
Exploration
summer.
Interception Sectors
which is
a
fair.
quest type where up to 32 players work
I don't know
together
how
to
to
destroy
feel about the
powerful
whole
boss
area
entities
being
that
so
spawn
bleak
at
though,
regular
in terms of
intervals
like
in Ultra
coloration.
Realm, a new space that has suddenly appeared.
How do we all feel about like the visual style of Ultra Realm?
The high Renis and high Eliminator boss enemies that
I'm very
appear belong
curious.
to a new enemy type called high enemies.
How are we all feeling about the Ultra
These
Realm's
are strong
coloration
enemies
and
with
just like
higher
stage
stats and
design
more
from what
varied
we've seen
attack
so far?
patterns.
Because for me the thing is like I don't mind them having like
In
a
this quest,
grayish,
you can weaken the
bleakish
boss
looking
enemies that
area,
appear by
but
defeating
like
the other enemies in the field or by completing trials.
it will feel a little too stale when you
The
really
key is to
stay in
weaken
it
the
for a really
powerful
long
boss
time. You
enemies
kind of
as
feel
much as
it.
possible before the battle begins. Please note that all ship matchmaking is not
Lack of
supported for this
photons mean
quest.
no colors. True and real. True and real. True and real.
Along with this new quest, title tasks and limited time tasks will also be added. Complete the task to earn titles, Gold Big Bang scratch tickets July 2025, and augment transfer pass vouchers and more.
Yo, what's up? You didn't miss much.
The new
But we got the
13-star
Ultra
rarity
Realm
Duval
reveal,
weapon
which is
series
cool.
will make its debut.
It might feel like being stuck in a purple box for
In
another.
addition to boosting damage resistance and critical rate, the Duval
true.
series also lowers PP consumption and has an effect that makes it easier to fill up
PSO2
your photon
is
box
still a
gauge when
thing,
attacking.
yes. We have not reached end of service yet.
This series also lets you do an augment transfer without consuming an N augment transfer pass and will be further enhanced in future updates.
Oh, that's really good. If you do an augment transfer without a pass, yeah, you can do an augment transfer without an augment transfer pass. That's really
A new
good.
rank will be added to urgent
That's
quests
really
in the Russian
good.
region.
But here's the thing. How difficult is
Mining rig
it to
defense
get the
Retin
13
will now
star,
top out
right?
at
The new
rank
13
4,
star.
and Omen of the
Like,
Planet Breaker will
literally
have a
how
newly
difficult
added
will it
rank
be?
2.
That's the main
Gold have
question.
an enemy level of 105. Rewards have also been updated, so now is the perfect time to play.
Okay.
Limited time tasks and title tasks will also be added for
Fucking
these
rank
new urgent
4
quest
Ethan.
ranks.
Hey.
Complete these tasks to get your hands on titles and master cubes, silver Big Bang scratch tickets, and more.
Okay.
An NGS collab with the popular original plastic model series Arcanadia will launch on July 2nd. In
But yeah,
addition to a collab scratch
these
ticket,
ones
we'll have a
are
limited
illustrated by
time login
Nekumi.
bonus during the collab period.
Nekumi is a very famous artist from like back then. I have like 3 of Nekumi's art books
New
from
AC
Comic and
scratch
stuff.
ticket, Arcanadia style.
What pun to do with Juvol? I have no idea.
Grab fabulous items, including outfits and hairstyles that transform your character into Lumitia.
Oh, Haros?
Loretta,
I've been
Ikumo, and
basically doing
Sophia,
it since like this
as
year
well as weapon
because
camo
there's
and
2
emotes that
things
recreate
coming
the
up, right?
iconic
I'm gonna
poses.
spoil you guys again. First is we're gonna have a small travel vlog series later because me and Cammy is gonna
NGS
meet up
season
later in the
46
year and
of
we're
the
gonna do
Mission
some
Pass
stuff
will be
here and there.
available
So
starting July
I want to make sure that you guys are at least not too surprised if that ever comes up and be like, oh my god,
In
RC
addition
face
to
for you.
stats and accessories, the
And it's
lineup
kinda
includes
fucking
valuable
funny.
Items such as personal shop use, 3 days,
And plus, it's always been
and
something I wanted to
extra
do for a
scratch
long
ticket
time
price
anyways,
lists
but never had the
carried
good
over from
excuse
previous
to.
releases.
I think it's just a lot more fun and personable.
This
I
mission
would have
pass
done a
also
VTuber,
includes the
but
Lightning Glow
I feel like
Ezonic
this is
ski
just
and
more
Ezonic
natural
shoe
for
armor
me.
accessories for
So
PSO2, the new
I'm happy about
accessory
it.
screw propeller, and the Magform Vox doll modeled after the box plushie. Don't miss it.
But yeah, these new mission passes,
All the
like,
mags in this
whatever.
Halfa creature series are so cute.
Yeah, they're okay.
Moving on,
Ah,
we have the
hey,
Revival
look, it's a
80
Senka.
scratch tickets. Type
The
1
Senka outfit,
Costume
one of my
Revival
personal
July
favorites.
2025,
Very
and
good.
Type 2 Costume Revival July 2025.
And the fucking fluff ball. Let's go.
These scratch tickets are collections of
Oh
Type
yeah, that
1
being said,
and
Haris,
Type
what's
2
up?
layering wear and cast
Thanks for
cards
joining.
released in the past.
I should probably co-stream on Twitch
Popular
again.
cast outfits
Ever
like the
since like
cotton
Twitch,
ball suit
Twitch
and
actually
the
does allow
cardigan stand
co-streaming
make
now,
their
so I
long
can
way to
actually do
return.
like
So grab
dual
the gear
stream
you've
for
been
like this
pining
and
for
Twitch and
go
stuff.
wild with character
I probably
creation.
should.
That's all for the updates coming in the first half of the month.
Oh, that's a really
Now,
fast
let's take a look
first
at the
half.
updates starting July 16th,
It feels.
starting with this video.
Now we're gonna get the second half, and then after that, we're probably gonna get the roadmap. Okay, the music surprised me. Not gonna lie. The twin horn raven from beyond. Why is it called a raven? It's a griffin, though. That's literally in the name. It's a gal griffin. Why is it a raven? Eight-player co-op is good, though. More players, more fun. Oh, there's a rotation. Jungle, Alpine, and Coastal. Okay. New equipment. 12-star Pro Gray. Oh, it's upgraded to SQ. Okay. You need Progravant. Get it from the limited time quest. Great. There's no summer about Gal coming back. That's very true. Multi-line remix. Okay. So I do like that they're reviving eyes, eyelashes, makeups, and stuff because people are probably making a lot of new faces and stuff. So it's always good to stock up. Summer. Ah! More lewd bikinis? Ain't no way. I like that outerwear though. That outer is kind of cool. This is not too bad though. I kind of miss my Panther pet. That is a really good fucking hair. That takoyaki makes me want to go eat them. We got the Speedos, hell yeah. Yo, Mia, what's up? Oh my god, those eyelashes are so overkill. Why are they so shiny? Oh. Okay. Modeling 3. What kind of pose is that? You just... That's like the chicken pose. Unwrappy floaty. Floaty! That's so funny. You're hungry looking at Rappies? I would be too. Fried Rappies, huh? Lean forward to let things hang. True! I didn't think about that. Good catch, good catch. Good catch. Very good catch.
How was it? Let me go through the details with these slides, starting with
Sorry,
this.
if I'm looking over there on that side, it just means like I'm just trying to look for the dogs.
The limited time quest,
Would I give my
Drill,
characters
the twin
bikinis?
horned
Not my
raven
thing.
from Beyond, will be available
Personally.
starting July 16th. This updated version of the previously released quest, the Twin Horned Raven from Beyond, features boosted enemy levels. The quest's environment
So the
changes
second
daily,
half
cycling
doesn't
through
seem to be
jungle,
anything too
mountain, and
crazy.
coastal areas with
Because
support
they're
at
really
each
trying to
location
focus
from
on the
Aina,
first
Bonam, and
Ultra
Dojo.
Realm part, and they just want to make you grind the LQ to get the armor upgrades, which is
Up to 8 Arc
fair.
defenders can participate in these quests.
It's fair.
So join forces with your friends to face the boss enemy Ruin Griffin.
not my personal favorite. I wish everything was just done by just like
There will also
grinding
be
Ultra
limited
Realm,
time
but
tasks
it's
inside the
okay, I
pass
guess.
for this limited time quest.
30 accessory slot, never. I can
These
dream,
tasks to
but
earn
never.
credits, Beta reactors, silver Big Bang scratch tickets, gold Big Bang scratch tickets July 2025, and more.
Randy Griffin is your friend.
The 12
Hey,
star
man.
rarity prograde armor will be upgradable to new equipment. This time you will have 2 options to choose from. Escal armor, which boosts HP and PP, and Escal armor Lise, which significantly increases HP at the cost of reducing your PP.
There's no one in their right mind gonna reduce their PP.
Both options come with added damage reduction,
At least, like, not in the
providing
higher
greater
end.
protection against enemy attacks.
Did we get story? No. Not on
Furthermore,
this
the
patch.
required upgrade
No.
material progrevents will be available through limited time quests and other content.
We stand
So
Griffin,
tackle
John.
new
True.
challenges to upgrade your gear.
I stand this one though. You guys know what this is? My personal favorite Pokemon of all time.
Treasure Scratch Volume
This is
9
what I
kicks
stand.
off on July 16th. Grab useful items such as N Augment Item Protection and Augment Capsules. What's more, the Scratch Count bonus will feature a gold Big Bang Scratch ticket. Complete daily tasks and Retum Region urgent quests to earn treasure scratch tickets. We'll also be holding fantastic campaigns
Large
at the same time,
PP
offering
boost.
pre-announced
True.
urgent quests. that
Don't
have
forget the
completed
large
twice, and more.
pre-PPU's
Don't miss your chance to
premium.
snag a gold Big Bang Scratch ticket. Next up, we have the AC Scratch Ticket Multi-Remix Line July 2025.
Good hat. That one. That hat. Good
This
hat.
scratch ticket
It's cute.
features alternative versions of previously released
Also,
items,
the
including
some of
accessories,
the
eyes,
small like
eyelashes,
bang
makeup,
things are
and
really
body paint.
nice too.
This lineup offers a wide range of customization
Dude, I do miss
options,
Ball
such as
Rotos,
two-tone
though.
color versions
I
of
really do.
extension type accessories, innerwear versions of body paint, alternate color versions of eyes, and more.
The English version is called
Our
like
more
Barlodos,
fashion-minded
if I
arts are
recall.
sure to appreciate
Yeah.
this lineup. Don't miss out.
Yeah, we call it Balrodos, but it's Barlodos for English.
The scratch count bonus also includes Magi's Dreadkeeper 2S and revivals
Check
of popular
Discord.
accessories like frilly ballooned bosom. So keep an eye out for those
Oh.
too.
I see. Here. Large PP boost.
The Revival AC Scratch Ticket PSO2 Memories July 2025 will launch alongside the July 21st.
We do need
PSO2
more
day.
interesting mechanics. That's true. I do agree. I really wish some of the more
Avatar
effects are
items
like more
released in
nuanced
PSO2
and also
make their
have like more
return.
creative ways to apply
scratch
them
count
rather
bonus
than be
offers a
like,
prize
oh,
slip
this
every 15
increases
draws
attack,
and
that
another chance
increases
at the
attack,
emote,
etc.,
Sierra
etc.
Pose. Hey, I remember that happy coat. That's Festival Heart? It was first released on July 22nd, 2015. Wow, it's been 10 years.
Oh yeah, that Matsuri coat. It's been a long time coming.
PSO2 memories will continue to arrive on
Barlodos
the
is
PSO2 day
payday.
on the 21st
Hell
of each
yeah.
month. The lineup will change each time, so keep your eyes peeled. The AC
But yeah,
scratch
some of
ticket
these
soundtrack
summer
Eastside
costumes are pretty
2025
okay,
starts
but like the
in on July
bikinis
22nd.
makes me a little iffy.
Dive into this summer-themed lineup of swimwear outfits, cropped hoodies, and motion change items, featuring floaties and surfboards. Perfect for a day at the beach.
PSO2 also has a lot more unique
The
weapons,
scratch
right?
count
Remember
bonus
the
turns
first
up
time
the
like the
heat
14
with
stars came in,
alternative
like the
versions of the
potentials that
motion
actually
change
changes
items,
your playstyle
including
almost
scratch ticket
completely.
prizes
And also
on
the
the Rappi
S4s.
40 EX
S4s
Gliding
are
Dash.
awesome. Even weapons like Lightstream or like the Crass weapons and stuff like that are really, really cool too.
That concludes the update information for
They
today.
make you change up your
Moving on to
playstyle a
the
little
next
bit.
segment.
こちらのコーナーです. Operation Report.
Operation Report. In this segment, the NGS Operation Report, I will share answers from the development and live ops teams in response to players' questions and comments.
First, here's a message from our developers. Thank you for playing NGS. We're doing this developer message to tell you about our development plans
We will
moving
begin
forward.
with a letter from the developers, a message from the dev team to all the ARX defenders. This time, we will also have a video message. So let's take a look.
Oh! Video message from Kimura. Okay. I did not expect that.
Hello to all the ARCs out there.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Series director of
Lock in,
Phantasy
lock in.
Star Online 2.
Oh, it's Hamazaki, sorry.
Hamazaki here.
I expected Kimura, but I guess Hamazaki is fine too.
NGS has reached its 4th anniversary. We couldn't have made it here without our ARCs.
Lock in, boys.
Thank you.
I'm
for
gonna turn up the
continuing
volume.
to enjoy the game. This time, I'd like to go through the roadmap for the second half of 2025.
Okay.
In
Oh,
July,
let me turn off
interception
myself.
sectors will be coming to the new Alter Realm field. This new type of sector focuses
Wait,
more
it's
on
Zeta
combat
Grand
than
on
exploration.
October.
In
Oh,
these
sorry,
sectors,
September, not
up to
October.
32 players
We have
battle
Zeta.
against
Zeta
powerful
Grounds
boss
is back.
enemies that appear at regular intervals.
And Waker rework. Okay. Game from
Many
another
new
company
enemies,
collab.
as well as
Okay.
enemies from the currently active limited time urgent quest, Shadow of the Fallen Star, are planned to be featured.
And yeah, Dragon X.
Additionally,
On
we will be
next
holding
year.
a collab with the original plastic model series Arcanadia, which features a sci-fi crossed with fantasy theme.
Oh, we're actually getting a
All this
new
will bring
story
with
mini
it a
episode.
class update, including expansions for the Waker class and balance adjustments for the Fighter and Gunner classes. Long requested adjustments to Chain Boost will also be implemented during this update.
Oh.
To
Okay,
celebrate
so the new
13th
action system
anniversary of
EX style,
PSO2,
that
the
might be what
Super
makes or
Fantasy
break.
Festival will feature a campaign where you can get up to 100 free AC scratch ticket pulls.
Wait, I just noticed. New
We
item
added some
system,
new
skill
items
rings.
too,
Yo,
so
guys,
be sure to log in
October,
and check
skill
them.
rings, skill rings.
Moreover, new mini episode content and summer-themed limited-time quests are also on the way.
New
as well as
large
the
boss
return
enemy
of
in
familiar
December.
enemies to commemorate PSO2's 13th anniversary.
Okay.
In September, a new combat sector will be added to the Alter Realm.
Yep, Alter Realm.
This sector will offer a fresh combat
yeah,
experience
no major story
featuring
updates
new
at all.
trials
It's all
and
mini
enemies
episodes.
distinct from those
Very
in the
small filler.
interception sectors coming in July. Looking ahead to October, the class level cap will be raised to 110.
110,
and a new play
boys.
update, the EX style system will be introduced.
We're probably gonna get a video regarding EXL right after this.
EX style is a new system that expands player actions, functioning like a third class.
Third class?
It's still in development, but we have prepared a preview video.
Alright,
for you.
boys! Lock in! Lock in, lock in, lock in! Lock in. EXL, let's see. Alright. What is this? Are you fucking kidding me?
What did you think? We'll be revealing more details at a later date, including in future broadcasts. So stay
You're
tuned.
not supposed to give us like a 7-second preview and say
We'll
that's
also be
it!
releasing a
That's
new
not how that works!
skill rings. It's a class of equipment separate from weapons and armor that further enhances the player's abilities.
Okay,
You
okay,
can
calm
look
down,
forward to
calm
more
down.
details
It's okay.
on this in future broadcasts.
It's okay.
We'll also be launching a limited-time urgent quest where you'll face off against a new enemy, the one whose silhouette is teased on the roadmap. On top of that, an extra duel quest will be available, featuring a showdown with a different formidable foe.
Wait, why didn't
instead
we
of
do
the
more
usual
dual quests?
ruined
I thought we were
masquerade.
done with dual quests.
In November, a new field will be released.
Yeah, it
unlike
feels like
any
another
other
button for
release
Proton
before,
Blast, right?
Featuring
That
new
really
visuals
feels like
and
it.
unique gameplay mechanics. The Super Genesis Festival in December will be jam-packed with exciting anniversary content, including the appearance of
It is
PSO's
basically a
25th
nothing burger,
anniversary
that is
enemies
true.
and a limited-time urgent quest, where you take on a new Dark Falls class large boss enemy.
Okay, so there's a new major boss in December, which is cool. Veil was
As we do
good.
every anniversary, we'll be giving away free pulls from both AC and SG scratch tickets.
Wait, free pulls from
We also
AC?
plan to release legendary weapon upgrades and a collab scratch ticket with a SEGA game title. Also, as 2026 will be the year of NGS's 5th launch anniversary, we plan to launch a large-scale 1-year-long event from February onwards.
1-year-long event? Hello?
We'll be releasing tons of new content, starting with Ultra PSO2 Day.
Okay.
Expansions to the Slayer class, new mini-episode content, updates to Nameless City, and more are on the way.
Okay.
Stay
Hey, at
tuned
least there's
for
new
what's in
enemies
store for
in next
NGS.
year, I guess.
This concludes the roadmap section. What did you think? Thank you for playing NGS throughout the first half of 2025. The development and live ops team will continue striving to make NGS fun and engaging for all our players well into the future.
Okay.
We hope you continue to enjoy NGS throughout the latter half of 2025 as we approach the 5th launch anniversary. See you again soon.
Okay. He looks a little sleep
A big
deprived though.
thank you to series director Hamazaki. Looks like the second half of 2025
Okay.
is packed with loads of fun content too. But we need more details. A new
We do.
Rappy?
We
And
do need more
a
details.
dragon? What now? Whenever I have more details, I'll be sure to let you know through this broadcast.
We'll probably know more like
Continuing on to the next section, I have answers to players' questions and comments from the development and live operations teams.
yeah.
Here's the first one. You
Ah.
can't skip the quest clear animation sometimes, which makes repeatedly playing the same quest take longer.
Ah.
Are there any plans to fix this? Here is their response. We plan to address this with 2 fixes. Making it so the trial clear animation is skipped when the trial is a quest completion
Okay.
appointment, and making the reward acceptance menu open immediately after the quest completion
We're back
animation
to
plays.
the usual operations report.
That was their answer. Let's
But yeah,
move on to the
Romeo,
next
it kind of
question.
depends on what you find fun, right?
It's annoying how boss enemies' HP gauges aren't always displayed during quests. Can you fix this?
Wait, is that that's even that's an issue?
Here is their response.
Since
We are planning
when?
to make it so
Since
that
when
all
is
boss
that an
enemies'
issue?
HP gauges are
Oh
displayed
no,
from
I guess a
update
dog
beyond.
wants to come in. Hold on.
That was their answer. That's all for our Q&A today. Moving
Wait, are you
forward,
kidding
we
me?
will
That's the
continue
entire
to bring
Q&A?
questions and feedback to the development and operations
No
teams
way.
and share their answers with you.
No, bro, I literally walked up to let the dog into my room, and that's the entire Q&A? You're
Please share your
kidding!
thoughts and opinions about this program and the game on X and other social media using the same hashtag as the previous headline series, hashtag NGS Headline.
Oh,
Moving on to the next segment.
all right, boys. Satellite information. Yo,
Now
boys,
let's move on from
chat.
updates and
You want to
talk
see the
about some
dog
other
again?
NGS
I'll bring.
related
I'll
info.
pull her up. You guys want to say
I'm
hi
sure
to
it will
Pompong
get you
again?
even more hyped to play the game.
All right, let me.
Let's start with this. We're holding a meme contest using panels from Central, the PSO2 comic
Meme
series,
contest?
published regularly on the official player's
Yo,
site.
chat. Say hi to Pompong. He's
The
dug.
NGS team and the original comic artist Fudejin
Look.
will be picking the best memes to be featured in-game as stamps. From Wednesday, July 25th to Wednesday, July 30th, we'll share 4 comic panels on our official X account to use as meme templates.
Look at
To
her.
participate, just
She's
reply to the
a,
template
Shih
post
Tzu
with
and
your
Poodle
meme and
hybrid.
include the hashtag Central_meme.
Central_meme. Here, let me. So you guys can see.
Hit us with your best memes.
Hold on.
The web-exclusive storefront, PSO2 NGS Web Store, opened on Wednesday, June 18th.
Here.
It offers deals on in-game items for NGS. In addition to a store bonus which provides better deals than regular AC purchases, it features an exclusive 55% discount off your first purchase of
Oh,
select
she's a little
items.
wet. I guess she went to like drink some water earlier. Pompong, you want to go down?
Please be aware the AC purchased from the PSO2 NGS web store cannot be used on the PS4 version. The PSO2 NGS web store can be accessed from the PSO2 NGS official website.
Here, I'll let her
Hover
down.
Buy AC on the official website or game launcher, then select web store. Please note that the web store cannot be accessed from in-game. We'll once again be holding our annual Super Phantasy Festival event to commemorate the 13th anniversary of PS2.
Hey, that's Lutheran! That's my king! My King Luther! And my Queen
We're
Shiva!
cooking up new fabulous campaigns, so stay tuned. NGS is launching a collab with Toho Project.
Okay.
It's scheduled to begin in August 2025.
Boys. This, I did not
This
expect.
collab will feature various items inspired by Toho Kouma Kyo, the embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Additionally, we will be including popular arrangement tracks from SEGA's rhythm games as music.
Yeah, this one is real shit!
Now, allow me to briefly introduce Toho Project. Toho Project is a collection of works created by Team Shanghai Alice. It primarily revolves
My
around
hand
bullet
smells
hell
like
shooting
dog
games,
now.
but also includes books, music CDs, and other media, offering a wide range of content.
The only thing I don't like about holding dogs.
Set in the fictional Japan-inspired world of Gensokyo, the series is celebrated for its distinctive atmosphere, original background music, and a cast of unique characters with quirky personalities and intrigue.
They said additionally we'll be featuring popular arrangement tracks from SEGA's rhythm games, which means that we're getting the Toho songs from Project
The depth of its
Sekai
lore and the
in
world building
NG.
has captivated fans, with many creating their own creative work.
Boys, we won. We
More
actually
details
won
will be announced in the
creatively.
next Headline Wave
Finally,
broadcast.
we
Stay
won.
tuned.
Project Sekai is coming to NGS. It's over.
That's all for the satellite information.
That's it.
Next, we have our regular mini segment where we highlight something NGS related, such as concept art, in-game songs, and aggregated data, and delve into it with commentary from the development team. This time, we're highlighting the background music tracks for the Malignant Dark Falls Vile fight, Dark Falls Vile, and Driven by Hope. Here is a comment from the composer Kobayashi.
Oh, okay. What does Mr. Kobayashi says?
Since there are two parts to the Dark Falls Vile battle, I composed the BGM for it from the perspectives of Vile for the first half and the arcs for the second half. I tried my hardest to ensure that the BGM for the first half of the battle really fit the mood of facing off against a Dark Falls enemy. Since this is Vile, I also wanted to inject some of its vileness into the music. I personally like the phrases in the beginning and the middle of the song, but apparently all of you beautiful arcs chip away at its health a lot faster than anticipated, so you really don't get to listen to it all that much.
True.
Come on, Vile, beat him down! Kobayashi? The second half of the battle was also built into the quest itself. There was a variety of battles and effects this time, but since the conclusion of the battle connects to the ending video, I wanted to ensure that the song really gets you immersed into the story as you play the quest. I felt that a song that ends without needing to be looped would be better at conveying that. So after imagining what should go with each quest component, I decided that it should conclude with the chorus's melody played by strings and got ready for the recordings. But while we were recording the guitar afterwards, I thought, wait a minute, isn't the melody here better with the guitar thrown in too? So I ended up adding it on the spot right there. Thinking back, I'm really glad I did. I'm really grateful to the guitarists for all their help.
I personally like these small behind-the-scenes stuff. Normally, we would only get these from like the official PSO2 information books and stuff, which I do have like every single one of. Although, if I had to rate Vile music compared to like, let's say the older, very iconic themes, like Mother's theme, Deus Eska's theme, hell, even Yamato's theme. Everything in episode 4 is really, really good, right? Persona's theme was a bop. Double's theme was a hell of a bop. The edited Luther theme is always legendary. And then Shiva's theme, of course, is great. Shiva's theme is great. Gomorrah Sodom theme is amazing. That Val staring into camera should be a reaction image. 8? It's fine. I wouldn't put it in like the GOATs. It's good. Like, it's solid. I personally think I like Aegis more. Phase 1 can be longer. That is also true. I do like Aegis music over Vile. I still hate that people call it Vile though. I don't like it. I like Veil sounds so much cooler, in my opinion at least. I'd rather call it Veil. Vile sounds like, I don't know, man. But probably that's just me.
Quality and some finer details for the stronger Malignant Dark Falls Vile. Apart from adjusting the rhythm for the first half of the battle, I also added more synths to give it a power boost. For the second half of the battle, I adjusted not just the rhythm, but the overall sound quality as well, so that it has a more energetic feel to it. To all of you ARCs who challenged Dark Falls Vile, thank you.
Divide Quest music is legendary. That's a pretty good song to play at the orchestra concert. Pretty like bopping, you know, kind of chill, relaxing. The English one pronounces it as Vile, but I personally like it more as Veil. Veilguard? Isn't that that one Dragon Age game? Oh no.
We will discuss other concept art and songs in the coming episodes, so please look forward to it.
Oh, we're getting more music analysis. That's great.
That's all for this episode of NGS Headline Wave.
Okay.
This broadcast strives to make NGS even better by collecting audience input.
The vocal does sound like it's literally just like a pop song karaoke. That is true.
By using the same hashtag as the previous broadcasts. Hashtag NGS Headline on X. Together, we can make NGS an even more fantastic game.
Vile. What ads? That's funny.
My new NGS Headline t-shirt?
Oh yeah, that's a great t-shirt, Yi. Where do we get it? Where do I get one?
Look at the ARCS promotion squad on the back. It's the squad's 10th anniversary this year.
Oh my god. PSO2 ARCS. Oh yeah. Where do I get the shirt?
I'll work hard for our 11th year too. The next episode of
the
NGS
next one is
will be released
oh, that's
on
kind of
Tuesday,
far
July
away.
29th.
That's like the end of next month.
It'll focus on updates coming in August.
Yeah, that feels kind of far, isn't it?
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now then, Arcs, I'll see you in the next NGS Headline Wave. Bye bye.
Not too bad. That was a relatively. Let's before we do anything else, let's go back and take a look at this thing again, right? So like, what the fuck is this supposed to be? What is this supposed to be? Right? Let's look at it shortly, like properly. Because they said that it's gonna be almost like you're playing a third subclass, right? So they say it's not exactly like a new class or anything, but an expansion. But what the fuck does that mean? Boom. Feels like this like what suddenly like you get like one extra skill or something? Or like what the hell? I don't get it. That's like one skill. Right? It feels like, yeah, that's literally all. Or maybe it could be something like the old compounds where it's like you fill up the bar and then you know, do the attack. Was it compound PAs? What was it called? I forgot. Stuff like the Cerulean Ballista and stuff. Maybe? Although the peculiar thing is they're all showing off on Slayer. Like we don't see this on the other classes at all for the preview by far. The effects look kind of good. It doesn't really feel like anything like new or unique, yeah. But like I'm just questioning what this is supposed to be, right? They said new action system, by the way. I don't know, bro, but at least we'll get skill rings. Yeah, I don't know. Combining a class and getting you it. Oh! So okay, so maybe, yeah. Depending on your main and subclass, maybe you get like certain skills or stuff from like the combination of the two, right? That might, yeah, that might be it, because if you look at this, yeah, you see the weapons from the other classes, like that's the I saw the photon blade somewhere. So that looks like something grunts, right? I feel like I saw photon blades. Am I crazy? Yeah, no, I'm definitely crazy. But yeah, that is not normally on Slayer. We're like going frame by frame for no good reason. This looks pretty cool though. A little bit of the combined class extension, yeah. Hopefully it makes your subclass choices a little more rewarding. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I know what I misunderstood now. You see those trees? I legit thought they were photon blades from like the bouncer class on the first look through. I'm fucking crazy. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It seems to be definitely like compound PAs that combines the main and subclasses that you're doing. Cause that's a Grant. 100% that's a Grant, right? We know that. That's launcher stuff. Yep, that's a partisan for Blam. Yeah. That's ice. Ice light. Mm. It's just bronze sword. True. And then of course, X Kariba! That is also true. Toho though was a little unexpected, but considering that Project Sekai did do a Bad Apple cover, which is really, really good, by the way. I need to, like, for those who've never seen it before, let me genuinely show you guys this, okay? Like, because they specifically said it right here that Toho, this Toho collab will feature various items inspired by Toho, right? Blah blah blah. We will be including popular arrangement tracks from Sega's rhythm games, aka Project Sekai, as music disc. So I'm gonna show you guys this one in case you have never seen this. Great interpretation of Bad Apple. I love it so much. If you guys never seen this, this is peak. This is fucking peak. Good job, Sega. I love it. They even tried to replicate the OG music video too. This is awesome, by the way. If you guys never seen this. That fucking audio quality is crispy. Dude, if we get this as music disc, I'm so in. I'm so in. The original is iconic, of course. But if they're gonna put the Sega version in here, then it's gonna be this one. It has to be. And even then, if it's not, I'm still gonna share it anyways because I love this one. It's a freaking Hatsune Miku one, bro. And also, I'm a Project Sekai simp, so. I fucking love it. They did some pretty cool stuff. About the MMD dancing, true. Yeah. That's such an oldie though. I think that video is probably like at least 100-something million views on YouTube. I'm so surprised that we actually are getting a Toho collab now and not in base PSO2. Because if this was in base PSO2, I low-key think we would have like some videos or like a concert or something like that. So good. Because this one was featured in the Hatsune Miku rhythm game. They did that. This one had like 11 million views. This is kind of crazy. Let's love it. But yeah, no, still like having Toho collab is very. It's a nice thing, right? I think it's a net positive, so to say. Yeah. The rest of it, I'm surprised that we actually didn't get more scratches, which is like a good thing, I guess. So the next question is going to be how accessible these new 13-star series is. Also, Mia, see, dude. But yeah, I think that it'll be really important to know how accessible this is, because this is the second 13-star series now. And also the relevance of this one compared to the other one. We have this collab and we have the summer outfit. That's all, huh? Yeah, I think that's actually basically all the scratches. And then the new armor upgrades, which you get the equipment from doing the LQ. And then the roadmap. Total collab meets NGS is saved. Is NGS saved? Good question. But yeah, these things are something. Yeah, I don't know. Skill rings, I really hope skill rings have at least something. Zeta Grants is nice. I kind of miss Zeta. But we get Hunar Veil as well. Matoi Veil. Which is interesting. They're mostly recycled bosses, yeah. Why did they fucking put a rappy picture like right over here? What's that for? So we do have, yeah, so it's gonna be like, they say that it's gonna be a new large boss. And then there's a fucking noir drawl. I don't mind having like the old bosses back and stuff, but like, what the fuck is the point of NGS and you're just gonna keep recycling the old bosses? Right? Like, bro, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. So we can bully them again? I mean, you're not wrong, but still. They also say that they're gonna make the next year event the 5th year. A year-long event? What the fuck does a year-long event mean? I don't get it. What is the point of a year-long event? That does not make the year special. If you're gonna put the event throughout the entire fucking year, it doesn't make the event special. It literally just means this is just the stuff that's happening in the year, not an event that lasts a year. I don't know, it's just some really confusing wording, right? $10% more RDR the entire year? Bro, imagine the whole event that lasts the entire year is a fucking 10% passive try boost throughout the entire year. And they're like, yeah, that's the entire year event, let's go! Oh, man. And then we're also gonna get a SEGA title. It's probably gonna be the Sonic Racing, isn't it? Cause is anyone gonna play the Sonic World Cross World? Yeah, is anyone actually genuinely interested in Sonic Cross World? Because there is a potential that Sonic Cross World actually does introduce Phantasy Star. And we're gonna get like fucking, I don't know, Aina and Manon racers in freaking Sonic Cross World because SEGA title. And then Cross World is releasing around the time of like near TGS, which is like a few months prior. So if they do that, we literally imagine getting Aina and Manon in Sonic Cross World and say that's like the collab. And it's basically just another collab. What fucking other SEGA title would they be? They're not gonna sell anything with... They are definitely not gonna make any sales of Yakuza, man. There's nothing much. Maybe Persona, because they're doing the Persona 4 remake, right? Yeah. the thing is, when it comes to video games, right, and game companies, there's 3-4 things that us as gamers we look for, right? Number one, right? We are looking for a good service, a good game, basically. A good game can entail good gameplay, good service, good, rewards, a game that respects your time, a game that you enjoy playing, right? Whether it be all the assets of like social, combat, everything all around. So that's like number one. Aspect number one is a strong and good product. Number two, once the game is now proven to be a strong and good product and you have a good player base, number two is what gamers need is a good amount of retention. Events or rewards and stuff that keeps them coming back. But first, you cannot do that if you don't have number one, which is a good core-based game that is addictive and fun to play, and players enjoy playing, right? And then because now we have number one, which is a good game, number two, good audience retention, then you can put on number three, which is the monetization, to make number one and number two even better. Consistent updates, right? Monetization is not number one. Monetization is number three. But the problem is, we still have a lot of problems with one. Although some people who are in like the whole like fashion game would probably say that number one is like complete. But then again, I think that number two is also still really lacking because I feel like a lot of these events are kind of like lackluster in its own way, right? So the thing is, like, once you have number one, number two, number three, right? SEGA has to decide what they're gonna do, because there is a fourth option here, and the fourth option here is all the retention, all the money, and all the everything you get from three of these points is either for you develop a new game, right? And when I say new game, I mean the new game of that IP, or number 4.2, which is use that first 3 points that I mentioned, milk the fuck out of the players, and then give them a slap on the cheek and be like, oh yeah, by the way, Phantasy Star Online 3 is not coming. That's the exact situation that Destiny 2 players are in right now. Because Destiny 3 is probably not happening at this point, and if you know the whole thing about Marathon, then yeah. But it is also a little bit of a weird part, because SEGA makes good games, right? They have really good game studios. They have like stuff like Creative Assembly, great games, Alien Isolation, all the Total War games, all the various Universe at War, etc., from like way back. SEGA. Number 2, RGG Studio, all the Yakuza games, like a Dragon, whatever you want to call it. Amazing games. Atlas, Persona, amazing games. And hell, even the Sonic Frontiers was awesome. Sonic Racing is probably really cool too. And like a lot of this, hell, even the Sonic movies is awesome. Bro, I don't care what anyone says, Sonic movie is fucking awesome, okay? 3 of them. Cool, very cool. But it just depends on what the hell that they're gonna do with Phantasy Star. Because it all comes back to the same third loop, and we just have to wait for the answer of the fourth one. Awesome Genius, what's up? Yeah, I think that's literally it. We just have to see and figure out like what the hell's going on with everything. Because the other 4.3 option is they can also use all that revenue to go back in the loop and make number 1 even better, aka the core game. So here, just to make sure you guys we're on the same page here, I'm gonna put up a Microsoft Paint thing. Wait, give me a sec. Hold on. How do we do this? Okay, MS Paint. Boom. go. Great video games. Right? Number 1. And number 2 is retention. Event, reward, update, these players wanting to come. And play. Right. And then number 3. Right. So we have these three things, right? These 3 concepts. Specifically from our POV, right? I think it's very important to understand that this is from our POV side. So, because this is not 100% like applies to like the developer side. So yeah, we need a good core gameplay. Does PSO2 base PSO2 had a good core gameplay? That is very true, right? We had good social space, we had fun gameplay loop, we had everything. But as episode 6-ish goes through, this part starts to be missing, right? Retention starts to be missing. The question of why is literally just because the fact that like, oh yeah, they're working on NGS, so that's understandable, right? And then monetization, I think PSO2 has a really fair monetization. Like the costumes, everything, like the pity timers, all pretty good. You can get what you want, and there's player market trading. So I think that's perfectly fair, right? So, problem, issue, right? Issue. The 3 of this can lead to 3 things. Number 1, company uses revenue to make a new game. That's like two. Yeah, I think these are basically just like the base points. Or well, of course, the third option is making Phantasy Star Online 3, right? So this is like the general base of like how things are looking here. The problem is we don't know what any of this is going into. I don't have any like Warframe references, so I can't really tell you guys about that. And honestly, I do kind of miss Just Attacks. I don't know, man. I play video games. I play third-person video games. Anything. And in my brain, I'm here like, where the fuck's my Just Attack? That thing is so ingrained into my brain. I fucking love it. But yeah, we just need, because like I said, this is like no discredit to SEGA, because I am 100% confident that they have all the abilities to make an amazing fucking game. Like, absolutely amazing fucking game. Base PSO2 was a fucking banger. Episode 4, guys? Bro, episode 4? You guys might not know, but that shit, for a while, was literally Japan's #1 most played online RPG game. You can check like old Dengeki articles from like 2016 or some shit like that. They had so much budget to make animes, make lots of collabs here and there with cafes IRL. They made pop-up marts. They made so many real-life events. They rented out Makuhari mess halls. Huge fucking PSO2 events, IRL. They're amazing fun. I went to so many of those events. And then like they had, yeah, Sachiko Kobayashi is also crazy, right? They had everything. They had all like the Hatsune Miku stuff. They had all amazing collabs, really, really high quality collabs, by the way. Like, think of the Odin collab from Final 14, right? We had an entire boss. We had an entire arena. Awesome stuff. Monster Hunter collab. Elzelion. Amazing. Great boss fight. We even had the carving mechanics and everything never seen before in PSO2. And still using the part break mechanics of PSO2 to recreate the part break mechanics of Monster Hunter. Great stuff. Evangelion collab. What the fuck is that boss? But it's amazing. Base PSO2 was fucking peak. Like, it genuinely was like, SEGA has proven time and time and time and time again that they can make amazing games. They can literally make so many amazing stuff. Amazing games, amazing campaigns, amazing collabs, amazing stories. But the question is, what the fuck happened, right? One can speculate. We can speculate a few things, right? Number one, we know that SEGA is working with Microsoft on this thing called the Super Game, which allegedly is going to be funded with around like 600 to $800 million or something like that, allegedly. Like, I'm not saying I know anything about the Super Game, by the way, but you guys can look this up on like Google or something. Just go search up like SEGA Super Game with Microsoft. We don't know what it is. Not a clue. Okay? But the thing is, some of my guildmates were also looking at the SEGA recruiting website, and they also saw pictures of like Kimura. Yeah, they were saying like Kimura also is working involving the Super Game somehow too. Oh yeah, the special story for the SAO collab, and then we get the super like, we get the Starburst stream lobby action and the cutscene. Attack on Titan collab was super cool too, because they released that and then they released TD2, which had like the walls concept, which is super cool. I love that. Oh, by the way, I'm still waiting for one collab, by the way, and I will reveal it right now. Bonus points for anyone who know what this is. Bonus points. Anyone? Chat? Do we know? If you do, if you know, you know. It's okay. I would love to have a collab with that though, personally, just because I read the novels and it's pretty hype right now. Oh yeah, I should probably, speaking of like anime and manga and everything like that, let me actually share just for fun. My absolute personal manga right now of all time. Not like of all time, but like, and of everything that's literally ongoing and active right now, my personal favorite. Okay? If you know, you know. But if you don't know, I highly recommend checking this out. Okay? I love this book so fucking much. It's great. I highly recommend it. Okay? Go support the author. Go read, go buy the official books. Not sponsored, but I love the book. I love the story. It's a great read, yeah. Yeah. I think that's basically like all I have for today. I don't have anything else. Technically, we did have a Persona... We have a Persona 3 and Persona 5 collab. We did. I don't know if Global got it. I cannot remember for the life of me. But yeah. Did Global get Persona collabs? I'm actually... Like, the genuine question about it, did you guys get all of them? Like not just one, like all of them. I think there was 3, if I recall. There was 3. Did you get all? Did you guys get all the Hatsune Miku ones and all the Persona ones? Ah, the concert and you get the concert. Okay, yeah. All in one scratch. Oh, you had like okay, so it wasn't like 3 separate ones, but rather they just like put everything into one. Okay, I see. That's good. Get the first Hatsune Miku. I don't think you guys got all like the older Project Diva ones too, though. Those ones are ancient, like hella ancient. You got the Mikada, yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. That's definitely good enough. You know, yo, guys, I have a really funny idea. So here's the thing. I'm in a little bit of a weirder situation where I genuinely have not actually... I have been logging on, but I actually have not physically played NGS for basically the entire first half of this year. I've been logging on here and there. I still have some stuff, but I'm not caught up. So here's my proposal. Would you guys want to watch a funny little short series where I do like a quote-unquote return to PSO2? And this will be like fully edited like YouTube videos of literally chat trolling me on what the fuck to do nowadays. And I'll basically be streaming like this whole thing and then getting back into PSO2 and catching up. And that might be a funny thing to do. It probably depends on like how the editing and everything work. But I feel like I can do something funny with that. Or maybe I need to get like... Maybe I need to get like Cammy into this. I know, the realistic thing is literally just like, yeah, you know, grab the event weapon, farm endlessly, do all this shit. And it's kind of just like... You know... But like, if we actually, I did watch people do it, but I did not physically do it. Mostly because I'm lazy to grind gear for it. Not gonna lie. That's my own fault though. And also I've been pretty busy this part of the year because I've been starting to do, I've been starting teaching music and stuff to people. No. But what I mean is, like, if I were to stream the whole thing, I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna follow what I do. I'm gonna do what chat tells me to do. That kind of thing. And we're gonna see the results of what happens like a week after. Like, for example, if chat be like, yo, you know, go do this stupid quest, or like, fucking try this solo of like this class, or like whatever. I'm like, yeah, sure, that's progression, right? There must be a certain way to make it funny. I feel like there can be some funny things. But you see, even just discussing the idea alone, you already kind of see the issue. Is that NGS doesn't even have that much content. Even for someone who literally haven't played for like, let's say like someone who hasn't even played for like 2 years, right? All you have to do is literally get into the game, run into some free fields, kill some mobs, grab the event weapon, kill shit for like 5 hours, and now you're caught up. Right? So it's kind of like... So the only thing that's really left is the quote-unquote first reactions on like fighting Masquerade or something like that, or like the dual quests or stuff like that. But I feel like that's kind of dull. I don't know. There has to be some weird things that we can think of. And like the last time I also talked about it, I wanted to make like some series where we literally just like have you guys all submit screenshots and various stuff, and we just feature like community screenshots every week or something. That's also kind of fun. And yeah, it's not like Monster Hunter where you can be like, oh yeah, make this weapon, you know? Yeah, because there's also no like skill diversity and stuff like that, which is like, fuck. Phantasy Star Universe? Dude, see, here's the thing. Like, a lot of people... Hold on. One of the biggest, most reoccurring questions of my entire channel, ever since, like, PSO2 released, right? Is... Hey, RC! Have you ever played PSO1? Hey RC, have you ever played Blue Burst? And my response every single time was always, you know, I'm kind of like a new gamer. I'm not really interested in like the older games. But I do have a friend who has a private server for Blue Burst. So if, for example, we did a small series where I literally go my ass into Blue Burst and play PSO1 for the very first time, that might also be really fucking funny. Only because I've literally never played it, ever. And have like actually no idea what the fuck is going on in there. But I don't know how fun that's gonna be to watch either. Because it's kind of like old game, right? So the only thing that is kind of like quote unquote good for that in terms of content is you guys can also troll me in there, where I have like not a fucking clue. PSO1 to NGS Marathon. What does that entail? As in like, you want me to like try to like get the ROMs of like all the old Phantasy Star games and literally play through the story mode, at least like the main story mode of like every single one from freaking Blue Burst up until like Universe, until like Infinity, to I don't even know if we can is there even like a Phantasy Star Nova port that we can like, I don't know, maybe. Kind of weird ideas, but I will put that to the back. I will put the back that I can't fucking English anymore. I will put that at the back of my head though. That kind of sounds fun, not gonna lie. At least like going through the main game of like the older Phantasy Star games, but I'll have to also find out how the fuck we play that. All of them. Which is not easy, I don't think. I know. This thing is absolutely correct. I know, but Sonic Robo Blast 2 Portable Infinity though? I don't know, bro. Oh, chat. For anyone who's played the older Phantasy Star games, like any one of the older ones, by the way, I do have a question, right? Let throw it out there, okay? Into the chat, like throw it out there. what Phantasy Star game do you guys think is genuinely the best Phantasy Star game? Like, no joke. To me, it's PSO2 base. Okay, Legacy PSO2 is my goat. But I do want to know what all of you think in terms of like the actual best Phantasy Star game of all time. I know some people would definitely say like Portable Infinity or something like that. Or like, I know a lot of people would definitely say PSU because a lot of the PSU players are the ones who started in PSO2 to begin with. But there's also many of us who only have played PSO2. So that's kind of a genuine like bunker question to me. But I guess it really does depend. Systems wise, PSP2 not really the best. Yeah, and NGS is kind of like this kind of weird game, right? Where it doesn't really focus on like doing any one thing well, but there's a variety of everything to do where there's a little bit of everything for everyone. Which is not wrong. I don't think that's like a wrong way to do things. But it does lose your audience a little bit. Where if you kind of start not making games for certain people, it's kind of like those people are going to be the ones that disappear instead. Kind of rough on the edges, so to say. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Getting kidnapped into tentacle dungeons? What the fuck game are you playing, my guy? Are we playing the same game? Are you sure? How to compare NGS with other MMO? Feature bloat, Warframe? Yo, chat, question. Chat, question. A friend of mine last weekend, the weekend that just came past, wanted to play this little new MMO game, you might have heard it or not, called Chrono Odyssey. Did anyone in chat? Did anyone? Any one of you? Did anyone play Chrono Odyssey this past weekend? How do we feel about that one? Because the thing is, like, for me, right? For me, it is obviously a very, very different style from like PSO2 and other MMOs and stuff. If anything, it's more like if Dark Souls, Elden Ring, that kind of game had like online RPG aspects. The reason I brought it up isn't because like, I'm trying to like promote it or anything. I don't think it's like amazing or anything either. But when you say that like you don't know how to compare PSO2 to like other MMOs, it's kind of what I'm thinking about like how I feel when I play other MMOs as well. Where I feel like when I play other MMOs, even if NGS is not the best right now, it still always pulls me back to NGS. Because I'm like, but NGS has so many features though. NGS has this, NGS has that, NGS looks like this, NGS looks like that. And I hear like, I don't know, man. And even people are still really, really hype about that Blue Protocol game. Blue Protocol Star Resonant. Yeah, that I think that's what it's called. Blue Protocol Star Resonant, right? It's like, I look at that and I'm here like, holy shit. I don't want to play that. PSO2 looks so much better. No. This like that's not the original Blue Protocol, by the way. Is it supposed to? I have no idea, dude. Like, I'm just, this is like hearsay, right? from people that I've just read randomly throughout like the days or something. I don't remember everything exactly because I never really looked into it. But the point is, like, I looked at that and then I'm here like, to me, I'm here like, why would I play that? PSO2 looks so much better. But at the same time, I'm also like, bro, I don't even want to play NGS right now. That's so weird, right? It's like everything MMO, I literally compare to NGS. But when it comes to NGS, I'm like, I don't want to play it. So is this like my own problem with like MMO games? Or is this literally just an NGS problem? I don't know. I don't have an answer. Kill mobs, do bosses, fish. But here's the thing though. Unlike the other like stuff, I'm not super motivated to play NGS, particularly because the gameplay loop and content feels lacking, right? But it's not that I don't want to play NGS. I do want to play NGS, but I want more reasons to play NGS. If that makes any sense. I don't know if you guys relate to that at all, though. Fashion, yeah. Oh, dude, Magic. That we all want to play NGS, but we need something to do in it instead of ERP. Bro, that hurts my soul. But it's so true. That and also NGS bloat is the NGS size bloat. Bro, NGS is like 140 gigs on my computer, bro. That's crazy. NGS is a budget-friendly VR chat where you don't have to spend thousands to make a model. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's still smaller than Call of Duty, so it's okay, I guess. One of the reasons to play with JP streamers. It's okay. I'm pretty caught up with modern gaming trends, don't worry. To an extent, at least. But other than that, though, I'm curious. What games have everyone been playing? Let's get some chat in here. What games have we all been playing? I'm very curious. Because for me, I'm gonna list mine out right now. Number 1. Also, before I actually list that, Precision. There's a year roadmap right here. You can literally see what's going on. I will move myself for a short bit so you can literally see the roadmap. Okay. Is information announced good? I mean, this is kind of up to you, right? I think this one's kind of up for interpretation. Depends on how you feel about the roadmap. Yeah. Fair for me. Number 1, right? I am actively, well, quote unquote actively playing Wuthering Waves. That's number 1. Number 2, I am playing the Warhammer games, which is Darktide and Space Marine, which I love and adore them so much. Today, actually, the Lex Imperialis DLC expansion just came out for Rogue Trader, so I'm probably going to be into that for a while. Albion Online sounds like a very familiar name to me. I can't recall what it is though. Faye plays Minecraft. That's cool. Current catching up with Warframe. I don't play a lot of like the gachas, unfortunately. Well, I guess not unfortunately. I think it's a pretty good thing. Because the other actual like, I guess gacha game that I'm particularly interested in right now is Do It Night Abyss. Not because like anything crazy, but I think the story is just really, really good. Infinity Nikki. I have a few teammates in PSO2 that do play it. I don't know what happened there though. Inzoi I've only heard the name of, but I think they said that Inzoi was like a Sims-like game, kind of. Don't Starve Together. I used to a friend of mine back in like almost 10 years ago bought me Don't Starve Together. I never really understood the game though. So I kind of didn't really jive with it too much. But then again, I was probably like a little bit too young to understand the survival game kind of thing. Reverse 1999. I think Stall plays like every gacha game ever. So Xenoblade. Ah! Xenoblade. Sonic Rider game. Is anyone playing the Nintendo Switch 2 games? The new Nintendo Switch 2 stuff? I personally I'm not like a buyer of like consoles and stuff, so I personally don't like have an interest in all these stuff. I never really grew up with like these like Nintendo games or anything, so I'm like, whatever. Rather say for a new GPU. Oh yeah, I heard that Switch 2 is also more expensive globally for all you guys. Because the Japanese version is actually significantly, not significantly, but like quite a bit cheaper for the Switch 2. Which is really fucking funny to me. They're like, oh yeah, the global tax. Oh, Hades. I've also heard like the prices of the Nintendo Switch 2 games are also fucking crazy too. I mean, if you want a physical cartridge, I think you need to pay like a extra like $10 or something, which is like crazy. Crazy to me. Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers? I've never heard of that. Xenoblade is what we envision NGS could... Oh yeah, true. We cannot buy Switch 2 games. Only an access code. True, true, true. How did I forget? I'm so sorry for being misinformed. It's literally in the TOS. You don't own the games. You only own the right to play them. Fuck. There's so many interesting games coming up though, I feel. At least like for me, my Steam wishlist literally has like... Bro, half my Steam wishlist is literally just Warhammer games. I like open up my Steam and all I see is Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War Definitive Edition, Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus 2, Warhammer 40,000 Dark Heresy, Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide Arbites, which I mean I already got, so let me remove that from my thingy. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine Master Crafted Edition, Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader Lex Imperialis. And then of course there's some RTS games like Zero Space in there, which I'm like very excited for. I'm also a bit interested in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Maybe I will get it to play with like some of my friends here and there. I also kind of want to play the Bleach game. It's called Rebirth of Souls, I think. Maybe I should like look that up sometime on the summer sale. I don't think the port is like that good, but like I'm just a Bleach fanboy, so I kind of want to play it for fun. But yeah, other than that though, what games are you guys looking forward to? this year? Is there anything like super interesting or cool that any of you guys are looking forward to? You know, this year's actually been kind of crazy when you really think about it. Even Death Stranding 2 has been great too, right? There's like Expedition 33, which is also an amazing game. Stellar Blade, which is pretty good. Lots of people love it. Slate Aspire 2, hell yeah. Card games, let's go. Any card gamers in the chat? That's some good stuff. There's some I think Code Vein 2 is also something like people looking forward to. Peaks of Prestige. Is that not the Wuthering Waves event, bro? Yeah, there's so many. Like, this year feels like a video game renaissance, dude. Rip Shadowverse. Bro, I feel for you, man. Card games would be in a rough situation. After everything that also happened with Runeterra, sad. Sadness. Absolute sadness. Crazy. Kaise, million authors. I have no idea what that is. I feel like I played so many like video game demos this past like week or so. It's been pretty fun. I still play a lot of like games here and there from the... Oh yeah, Witcher 4! Holy, Witcher 4. Yeah. Super looking forward to that too. I've never heard of Witchspring R. Never. If we're talking card games though, I still very actively play Hearthstone. Cause I just enjoy having a little bit of TCG in my life, you know? That's just me though. And also the thing is Hearthstone is very easily accessible on mobile, so I think it's a cool thing. MTG is really, really cool. I've never really super gotten to MTG, but I am very into Hearthstone. Hey, right here. Hearthstone. Cause it's like something I can just like play when I'm out or something like that. A little short session here and there. I also have like friends who play, so it's kind of like a small community kind of thing. There are a few local. There's like 2 local like MTG clubs I can think of in my local area. Yeah, MTG Final Fantasy collab. Oh, Tevi! Yeah. A friend of mine has also been recommending me Tevi as well because of like the bunny theme and everything like that. Arc Knight Enfield. I know some people have been definitely very looking forward to playing Enfield. That's for sure. But that's because of the goodwill of also Arc Knight, right? Speaking of goodwill though, I feel like nowadays when it comes to video game developers and all this stuff, like I think goodwill is seriously underrated. People nowadays really look to devs that have really good track records and goodwill, like, because if you don't trust a dev, like you don't really want to play the games anymore nowadays, because it's like you can only have like all the PR slop and all the failed games, all the everything. Like literally it's just because all the failed games recently makes goodwill something like that is kind of like really up and coming again, that people really need to like understand that, you know, when I say people I mean companies here need to understand, like gamers nowadays, like we got fucked in the past at least like 5+ years, especially with the start of the whole gacha gaming space and like the DLC massacre and like just whole monetization up the fucking wazoo, loot boxes, gachas, everything, microtransactions, battle passes, subscriptions, like crazy. But there's lots of shit that has been really good recently too, right? You look at Death Stranding 2, amazing shit. Last year, Space Marine 2, amazing shit. This year, Expedition 33, amazing shit. We don't need like heavy microtransaction games or anything, just a little small game, fun, passionate, does what it does well, doesn't try to be every fucking thing, doesn't try to cater for everyone. Amazing games, comes out, good shit. Which is why I say it's kind of a bit of a renaissance, right? Is how I feel anyways. But the thing is, like, PC gaming is still a niche at the end of the day. Because most people will still prefer to play on these devices because it's the easiest way to play video games for people who don't want to buy PCs and shit like that. But then I say that, and then dude, all the people who also says like, oh, PC games are too expensive nowadays. They're like $80 a piece. Probably are also the same people who literally spends $400 on like Genshin or some shit on a monthly basis. Which is mind-blowing to me. I feel like because of the new trends of people in gacha games and stuff like that, right, is kind of the fact that people's perspective of money feels a little skewed recently. Like, people are like, oh, I can buy this gacha character and then spend like hundreds of dollars, no problem. And then they're like, oh yeah, you know, that's not supposed to be normal. Like, that's really not supposed to be normal. And you know, phones are getting better and better and better. I mean, even my phone is pretty good. This one is a Samsung S23 Plus. Not the Ultra, but yeah. The pay-to-win fiasco of Diablo Immortal. Holy crap! Dude, I think in Diablo Immortal, if I read the articles correctly, you need to spend like over like almost $100K to like max out your character. That's fucking crazy, bro. Ain't no way. And people actually do spend that because they have nothing better to do. Yeah, sunk cost fallacy, waifu investment. And at the end of the day, it's like a lot of people who also spend on these gachas getting dupes, getting like, oh my god, the strongest characters ever. And then you realize that all the content in the game doesn't even facilitate any of that because they're literally made for like 99% of the player base to be able to clear with like normal casual tier characters. So like realistically getting dupes and like getting the strongest waifus ever doesn't really mean a lot. If anything, it just makes the game part of the game more irrelevant, if anything. Then again, I guess it's not really my part to say because technically, realistically, everyone have hobbies, right? Like if you say like people have like car hobbies, people have like painting hobbies, people have like other hobbies, pets, whatever, are literally more expensive than gacha games. So like, they can literally of course say that like, oh yeah, you know, I can spend like $200 on my gacha game every month and be happy about it and content about it. I can't judge that. That's their lifestyle, right? Because they could have spent that $200 on like, I don't know, a subscription to like a golf course or something every month, for example, right? Or like a swimming club or something. Maybe, right? But then, and to me, why that's weird is literally just because it's like, instead of spending $200 on a literal gacha game currency, I'd rather spend $200 on buying good games, for example, like Expedition 33, which is literally like less than 40 bucks. But again, not to judge, not to anything, but that's just how I see it. I'm just relaying my perspective. I used to be a little bit into the gacha space too, because you know, some of the older gacha games like the original like FGO and stuff like that. Arknights I was also really into like the story. The FGO I was really into the story and stuff like that. But then again, I also didn't have a lot better to do, so I kind of like just got stuck into the gacha space for a while. because I was just like, you know. But then comes a realization where over the years, why I quit basically like all these gacha games is because I personally feel that these games, the more gacha games kind of like get into my own personal sphere, kind of makes me realize that I have less and less time to spend with my friends and family who I genuinely care about. Like, for example, rather than doing gacha dailies for like 20 minutes, I'd rather spend the 20 minutes literally fucking like, I don't know, talking to Stall or something. Or like, you know, having a sit down dinner chat with my parents. Or like taking my dog out for a walk. I'm just saying for an example, right? Because the thing is like these gacha games kind of add up, right? And I have friends who sometimes like, oh, you know, they're like, oh yeah, you know, let's play some games at 7, right? And then they'll come back home at 6. And then they'll literally be like, okay, I'm gonna do all my gacha game dailies. And then I poke them at like 8. An hour late, by the way. And they'll be like, oh, sorry, my gacha game daily's still not done. I'm like, how many fucking gacha games are you playing? And they're like, oh, I play like 7. And I'm here like, I don't know, man. If you have to commit yourself 2 hours a day to 7 gacha games, are you even playing for fun at that point? Or is that literally just like slaving your life away because you have nothing better to do? Games are not supposed to be a second job. I don't know, man. Like, these things are things that I personally don't understand. Because I have a very different perspective on when it comes to, like, gaming and stuff. Probably because I have lots of different hobbies. When it comes to, like, for example, like, I'd rather practice my guitar. Right there. Or I would love to, like, draw some more artwork. Or literally, you know, read a physical book. Go read Ruri Dragon, by the way. Go read. Like, guys, support this mango, okay? Great mango. I love it. Support the author. Buy the official book, okay? But yeah, I'm not trying to like call anyone out or anything, but I'm just telling you guys like my experience, really. Oh, the name of the mango? That's Ruri Dragon. You can see it. Sorry. Ruri Dragon. Highly recommend. Not sponsored, not anything. I just love the art, and the story is kind of stupid and silly and cute. You're doing foreclosed betas? Damn, that's crazy. We need more silly, stupid, cute in gaming. Yeah, everything feels so clean. Also, sad news, the Blue Archive Steam release got delayed. ERP? Bro! Now that's dirty. True! Also, I have to say, this is probably like one of the times, this is probably the longest conversation we've ever had like post-headline. I love talking to you guys in chat sometimes. We should do this more. Like, I should probably like spare at least like an hour every single week after headline just to chat with you guys. This shit's fun. This is like a PSO2 lobby chat, you know? Imagine we're literally just sitting in the PSO2 lobby and we're just having like fucking random ass lobby conversations, man. This is it. This is peak. How do you expect ERP from a tuna? You give it a little good old rub.
Yeah, boy.
It's a slimy little fish. Oh yeah, I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish. That's a classic line right there. I don't remember where that's from though. Log on to NGS, go to photography block, open the quest menu, nameless city, set quest as photography and quest setting. Yeah. Oh, right. The other reason, the fucking outer realm. No. This is what I hate about the fucking outer realm. I completely forgot because it's so freaking gray. Where the fuck do we even screenshot? Like, look at all the backgrounds. There's nothing. Oh, white background, sand with rocks and cubes. Are you gonna stand on the rock there and look at the grayish background? Maybe you can do some like edgy shots, but you're probably gonna last for like 2 photo shoot sessions. Like if you look around here, there's practically nothing. Where am I supposed to screenshot? Where's my views? Where's my colors? Yeah, it's really monochrome. Say the Anakin line. What's the Anakin line? Like, something I have the high ground? Like, look at that. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to screenshot here? Okay, there's some cubicle structure in the background, but it's like flat color. And sand everywhere. And I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, irritating, gets everywhere. Yeah, and there's like this arena, and it's just like there's no like what? There's nowhere to. I don't know, man. At least Nameless City, you have like various places with like some views and stuff, but this feels. It's hard to recycle. Like you'd probably get like a few shots off, and it's just like you're done. I have a hold on. Let me show you guys this one. I have this one picture right here. I did this earlier this year. Like right here with my friend in my team. Like you can do this a few times and it looks cool. Maybe you can do something similar to this in like the Outer Realm. But like after that, it will get old really fast. I love this picture, by the way. This is like one of my better Photoshop works. Hope you guys like it, by the way. I should do more screenshots, honestly. I've just been really like not motivated and lazy. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I just feel you maybe can do like some photos like that in Ultra Realm. Yeah, creative space is still limited by Skybox. You can create your own Skybox, quote unquote. At least like these weapons actually genuinely look good though. Oh my god. Okay, guys, chat. As this slide goes through and they're presenting like the weapons and stuff, don't look at the weapons. Only look at the backgrounds, okay? And judge the backgrounds with me. There's basically nothing. Okay. This one, there's like some colors, kind of dry. Also kind of dry. Even the cactus is fucking white and red. Okay, this one, maybe you can get like a few shots off. The cube is kind of cool, right? Yeah. I don't know, bro. Okay, this part looks good. But this one is not Ultra Realm. Hey, wait! Why can we not screenshot at these arenas, man? I want a screenshot at these boss arenas. Why don't we... Hold on. I should write SEGA. Give me these boss arenas to screenshot at. Maybe I can get like a photo or two off. Like, say, look at that. Compare that to like Ultra Realm. This is so fucking colorful. Jeez. My god. The difference in coloration is insane. My god. I very much prefer color. Thank you very much. Yeah. Color. It stimulates the brain, you know. I mean, of course, it's better. It's better than the purple and yellow piss-colored cubes. That's about all I can say. Yeah, and then the rest is just like this stuff. I don't know. It's not necessarily a bad headline, but there's just not also a lot of stuff, to be fair. There's some really, really good stuff though. And I would love to see more of like what they're gonna do with the Toho collab. So I didn't notice, but in the preview video, you guys see in the center of the screen, your inventory is full. That's kind of funny to me, because I relate to that on a fucking spiritual level. Oh, we get all the LCs of... Oh! Wait, the rewards are actually really fucking good. Grand Glaudia LC. Lux Hell Finale LC. Giga's Mass LC. Giga Trial LC. Like, sure, it's the LC versions, but is it guaranteed? Is it like just straight up guaranteed? If that's guaranteed, then that's actually really, really easy to like gear up and farm then. That's really good. Because that technically means like you do like around an estimate of like anywhere between 20 to 30-ish runs and you're basically done with like your entire gear. It also depends on how long each run takes, which could be anywhere from like 20 minutes. I have no idea. Wait, no. This is a trial reward. This is just literally clearing one trial. Oh, that might be huge. Because we can farm multiple trials and they all drop shit like this, then that's really good. Unless this, what they're showing right here, is like 1% fucking drop rate. Night Rain last... I have not played Night Rain. Is it good? Hey, at least the trial starts are like colorful, right? is LCs, yeah, I know. It's not the real thing, but at least it's something. I'm talking to like on like a perspective of like if say like people are trying to catch up and like gear up shit really fast or something like that. I think it's pretty good. At least it's something. This is also hella funny to me on this stream. This guy is literally like, oh yeah, this shit's charging, and instead of fucking blocking or getting the fuck away, he's like, I'm gonna attack. Fucking dies. It's so funny to me. I don't know. There's something about PSO2's freaking like every single preview video is always a video of someone fucking up and dying horribly because they want to show like, oh, the bosses are hard. This attack will kill 5 people. Think of like Deus Esca or like Mother, where it shows like the attack of like the and then like fucking like you see like 9 people on the preview screen die. They're like, oh hell yeah, if we show 10 people dying, that's such an engaging trailer because everyone dies. The quest is so hard. It's thrilling. You know? Bro, I can't. It's like, it's so cringe in such a funny ass way, but I love it. It's so fun to make fun of, you know? It's that kind of thing. Check Discord again. What did you send this time? Saying check Discord is like so non-specific, by the way, because like I have no idea what fucking I'm looking at. I see. So, back in Deus Esca, we had a meme of one of our teammates. Like, literally, like. So, this was like a few days after Deus Esca released, right? This guy is a Braver main, but he fucking sucks at the game. And then we were all in voice call, but he's not like a guy who like talks in the microphone. So, you know, the Deus Esca attack where he literally chopped the field in half, right? That attack is unavoidable. You will die. So, the first time that guy ran Deus Esca with us is the fact that like he's like, in chat, I'm doing all the shot calls, everything. And we're like, okay, left, right, split. So I told everyone, all right, he's doing an attack. Everyone split into your halves. And then this fucking guy has the balls to sit in the middle, typed in chat, I will parry. Literally, I will parry. Not parry, parry. The famous quote. Literally, he just says, I will parry. While staring down the motherfucking Deus Esca unavoidable one-shot attack. So from then on, this just became a really fucking memed quote to this day in my guild, in my PSO2 team. The famous I will parry. We use it nowadays to define the term of anyone who thinks they're good, but is actually fucking stupid. Yeah. We love the guy, by the way. He's immortalized into the meme archives of our MMO PSO2 experiences. The Jesus Monte situation. Oh yeah! Let me parry this attack! Yeah. Caster class is forced to parry in NGS is also kind of cursed. I strongly agree. again, the biggest problem with myself and NGS is that every class doesn't feel like they have an identity anymore. Like everyone parries, everyone guards, everyone whatever, and it's kind of like, you know, I don't play mage to fucking sit up in close range and guard. That's not what I want to do. That's not why I play caster. That's not what I like. But they think, okay, here's the thing. They think parrying is quote unquote fun and interactive gameplay. They think everyone needs to parry because SEGA would be like, oh yeah, everyone is parrying. They must really enjoy it. But here's the thing. Parrying is the ideal DPS, which is why everyone spams parry. Not because it's fun to spam parry on every class. It's like Eternal Forest. SEGA continuously makes Eternal Forest and quests like Eternal Forest, the Guru quests, as they call it, because they're like, Enchanted Forest, sorry. Because they're like, oh wow, everyone loves Eternal Forest, Enchanted Forest. But in reality, it's literally the fact that we need to farm Enchanted Forest because there's nowhere better to fucking farm drops, not because we enjoy it. Do you guys start to see the issue with how SEGA kind of like looked at these metrics and be like, oh yeah, this must be really good because everyone's playing it. And that's how they balance the game. Yeah, everyone's parrying. But we parry because it's like the best DPS option. If you buff other shit and parrying is not the best DPS option, we would not spam it. It's so simple. The logic. Right? Or at least I would like to think it's simple. So this is why sometimes, a lot of times, you can't just look at like numbers and metrics to make decisions on things like that. Oh, man. Alright. Chat. It is a bit late. It's gonna be midnight in like, what, 50 minutes? So what I'm gonna do is I will, for now, yeet myself because I want to go out, like, grab a quick, like, ramen at, like, a ramen store over here because they close at midnight, okay? I haven't eaten dinner yet, so that's why. Okay? Yeah, I'm hungry. I haven't ate dinner. I want to go grab some ramen. So. Oh, wait, boys. Before that. So before that even happens. Hold on. Something came up. Something actually came up. Wait. There's a Hamazaki interview. Wait. There's a Dengeki article. Hold on. Wait, is there something new here? Hold on. Wait. Boys, hold on. Dengeki Online just published an article with Hamazaki. Wait. Hold on. Let me bring this up. I'm just gonna Google translate this page and we can just go from there. Hold on. Here. Alright, let's just read through this like Google translated thing. I'm just gonna copy paste this link to you guys in chat, okay? Here, if you guys want to see this. Right, so let's see. NGS Ver 2 4th anniversary interview with series director Daiki Hamasaki. Yeah, in addition to the new field, new action system and 5th anniversary event, he also touches on the future of existing content. Right. So we already see Line Strike, that's whatever. What are your thoughts on reaching 4th anniversary? I'm truly grateful that you have chosen to play NGS among the many titles. Right. Thanks to you, we have reached our 4th anniversary and I honestly feel relieved. Every year we reach our 4th anniversary. Every year, as we reach our 4th anniversary, I think back in the days that have passed. But in the past year, we have tried many different things than we have done in the past 3 years. Wait, really? Do we get chat? Do we agree with this one? I don't know about that. We've had pre-release videos of new content by official creators, PV production, a central comic, and the offline event, and long-running broadcast. Yep. What changes have been compared to the 4th anniversary of PSO2? During the time of PSO2, there was an anime adaptation and a PS4 version. Yep. And also the Final Fantasy collab. So the scale of development has changed back then, since then. However, the development team and management members have been working so hard. I think we have done the best we can in the current environment. I will not take that away from them. But there's still a lot to be desired, so to say. Oh! Guys, this is interesting. There hasn't been a big change in player base. 25% are new players from NGS, and 75% are continuing from PSO2. There hasn't been a sudden increase in new players, and the old players haven't left, so the balance remained mostly the same. The number of core users who viewed official broadcasts also seems to be stable. Okay. On the other hand, would it be difficult to increase the numbers of new users from now on? This is important. There are currently many new players joining in through the global version. Expected? In Japan, it's been 13 years since PSO2 was released, so the proportion of players returning is higher. When do most players return? When anniversary events, obviously. There are a certain number of players who come back when they get a lot of SU scratches or the equipment distribution is updated, and then take a break again when things come. I think that describes a lot of people. Does this collaboration with other companies sometimes lead to... For those who plays on the PS4 or Nintendo Switch, seems to return when the collaboration begins. For those playing on PC, affect the... Yeah, the measures such as like when RDR is higher, people kind of come back more. Understandable. They're 90% of the time, they're mostly just talking about JP server. So, Alter Realm. It is tied... Huh? Alter Realm is tied to future storylines? It is a place that can be reached from a rift called a Dimensional Ripper that appeared in Halpha. It is an unknown place for arcs of Halpha, and players will be heading there to investigate the danger and the possibility of hostiles appearing. I think it would be best to imagine the space connected to the mysterious enemy and that appeared in the limited time emergency quest, Shadow of the Starfall. Okay. Characteristics of the graphics, so basically like the visuals of Alter Realm. Some users were imagining the destroyed world zone of PSO2, aka like the destroyed arc ships and stuff, but they were imagining something different from the world they have seen so far. Okay. What is the intention of shifting release dates of the interception section and the battle section? As a policy for content distribution, we try to create an environment where users can easily gather. If we distribute all the content at the same time, people will be too scattered. Understandable. Basically, they're just talking about like, you know, how like they'll split the player base if they release like too much content at the same time. So they would rather release like stuff one by one so people can actually like you know, play content like one by one, because they don't want the player base like too scattered over too much content, and it will be hard to find parties. Also, from the perspective of rare drops, there seems to be a discussion of which one is better, and we're aiming to avoid a situation where only one end up getting played. this is very important because when we talk about the power of the new 13 stars, we're always thinking right here, right now, and even like before the gearing part, we were also even talking about like, what the fuck is the point of gearing if we're just gonna keep power creeping, right? But at least if they're saying that they're trying to keep the power level in like a similar situation where they will make situations where like people have to like think of what gear is better and stuff like that, that's good. But I kind of doubt like, you know, the possibility of what's happening there. Considering the past 4 years haven't been really great with like power creep, power scaling, and balance, I really hope this can be true, but I kind of doubt that it's true. Alter Realm time. Yeah, okay, so Alter Realm is basically like Lucille or Nameless City. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. So Alter Realm is basically just Nameless City, but Alter Realm. Okay. The objective is to defeat the powerful boss. Enemies can appear at regular intervals on a field that can accommodate up to 32 players at the same time. You can also enjoy a small-scale raid-like by whittling down the boss's HP at a time. Oh yeah, because the mechanic is like you clear trials and stuff to reduce the boss power. Do you fight regular enemies until the boss disappear? Yep. By defeating the enemies that appear, the boss HP will gradually decrease. So the more enemies you defeat, the easier it is to... The more enemies you defeat, the easier it will to defeat the boss. Yep. "30-minute time limit for the boss. So it'd be kind of chill. So the normal like combat sections, they're designed to be played by 8 people. Huh. So it's a 32-man field, but you can basically split up because the sections are designed for 8-man. Okay. In PSO2's ultimate mode, so like ultimate fields, the normal enemies were also quite tough, but will the Alter Realm have a similar balance? Alter Realm is not as strong as Ultimate. You can think of it as a content that has a mixture of strong and weak enemies, tough enemies, and relatively easy enemies. Okay. There is a quote-unquote new field update from October to November and December to January. But is this related to the Alter Realm? Apparently it is. We are planning to release a new field with a different motif from the ones shown in the PV. We are currently planning to continue releasing new fields after February of next year. Oh my god! 8 months for another new field? You're kidding! Bro! We're in June! And you're saying the next field is coming after Feb of next year? Hiya! One of the early highlights of NGS was the open field. But are there plans of anything like that? So they're completely scrapping the open field idea. At present, we are not focusing on releasing any new open fields. Rather, we are focused on releasing regular content with different rules and gameplay, such as Lucille Exploration, Nameless City, and Alter Realm, which will provide changes to gameplay. I mean... what will the quote-unquote new Nameless City be about after Feb 2026? Still a long way off. So apparently it's a separate quest from Nameless City. We're developing something that will allow users to enjoy playing in a different way from the existing rule. Okay. Oh! In about EX style. Okay. I think you can think of EX style as a third class, following the main and subclass. Ah, okay, so we were right, guys. We were correct. For example, a hunter can use EX scythe while using a sword, or EX style actions will appear in conjunction with sword attacks. In addition, it will be possible to train, and there will be something like a skill tree. This doesn't explain much, but at least we know that you have to level it up and there will be something like a skill tree. Okay. There's no dedicated item like the Mars that... Thank fucking God. I freaking hate the Mars thing so much. Because they do it this way is better. A portion of the experience gained with the main class will be included, so it's designed that you naturally become stronger by finding enemies with the class you normally use. Thank you! Yeah, they kind of decided to let us make our own science, so to say. It is set up so you don't need to not be able to enjoy the game because new actions are difficult to unlock. That is very true. Oh no, guys, no, guys, no. At the time of implementation, we're planning to have 3 types. 3! Yes, they'll add more in the future, but we'll only have 3 on release. Oh no. I don't know, it depends on how the execution is. 3 is, like, if it's like in-depth and cool and all, 3 is like okay. But like, we'll see how it implements. I'm not gonna judge that yet. Maybe it's like 3 good things, right? That makes the gameplay feel like better and stuff like that. If 3 is like super good, in-depth and ready, that's fine, right? And they're adding more, which is like fine. Maybe they'll just try to like add this in first and see reception. I don't know. But 3 can also feel a little low because the diversity is kind of like low, right? So it's definitely not a quote-unquote make your own successor class kind of thing, but rather you just choose in between the 3 things that fit you the most, which is, I don't know how to feel about that one. Again, I'm not going to judge yet until we see it, right? Melee or long range, you can choose according to your own class and playstyle. So we will see when that comes. Oh, skill ring. You can imagine, boys. It will be something similar to skill rings in base PSO2. Yes. It is being developed with the assumption that 2 can be attached in equipment slots separate from weapons and armor. In PSO2, it was positioned as an external class skill that functions for a specific class. But this time, we are thinking of a similar effect to an EX special ability. Depending on the user's playstyle, the ring that suits them best will change, so we hope that each user will choose it according to their own style. Yay! Guys, gameplay diversity? Question mark? Maybe? Choices? Unique skills? Maybe? Okay. We plan to add more depending on user reactions. Wait. Are you telling me that if people don't like rings, you're just gonna fucking scrap the entire idea? That's not how that works! Bro, you need to add more and develop according to user feedback. Not just fucking be like, oh, people don't like it, we're gonna scrap it completely. At least like that's how I read it. But I could be wrong, but still. I don't like the sound of that. You mentioned the NGS 50th anniversary year-end campaign will begin February 2026 and last for the whole year. We would like to develop the project throughout the year. We are not only continuing the initiatives we have taken projects so far, but we're also preparing to develop projects that will surprise and delight our users So please look forward to further updates. What does that mean? Will it be mainly developed within the game, both in and out of game? It goes without saying that we want to make the game more exciting. Note that. Game more exciting. 3 words. All we need. Game more exciting. Okay? But we also want to do initiatives that will lead to offline events outside of the game. Alright, Global, you guys are shafted. Looking back at past updates and events. Last year, Line Strike was implemented. About a year has passed since then. How's the status? Oh boy. I think the game is polarized. It is a very polarizing implementation, I will be completely honest. Between those who have been playing it since it was first implemented and those who have only played it a little at first. Since the update, unrated matches have been made compatible with all-ship matchmaking, and I think the number of players have nearly doubled since then. Really? I think that by creating an easy-to-play environment, we can create re-excitement. Don't know about this one. But at least I don't want them to pull more resources into Line Strike though. That's the thing. Even though they say that like Line Strike is not going to affect the main game's development and stuff like that, but like it doesn't feel good, you know, it doesn't feel good. And then yeah, of course they played a lot of Line Strike at like the offline events and stuff like that, so I'm not going to go through that. Up until now, we have been increasing the pace of distribution in order to enrich the card pool and release characters from the Phantasy Star series. Although the pace will slow down from before, we plan to add cards regularly from the second half of this year. Of course, they're talking about like all this stuff like, oh, these cards are really powerful and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into detail with all these stuff, so this like whatever stuff. Are they going to nerf cards? The environment created an assumption that they're strong cards, so making adjustments to card. We don't want to nerf it. Understandable. Whatever. Are we going to buff older cards? As a result of the rampage during the test play and during development, some cards have become weaker and there have been talks about whether it might be buffed or not. So maybe. Okay. Okay. Anyways, back to NGS, right? I see. Mars was also implemented. Oh, fuck. Bro, I'm not gonna be able to go get my ramen at this point. Like, the shop's gonna close. They close at midnight. I have 30 minutes. This article is long. Nah, fuck it. I'd rather read this to you guys than go eat ramen. If I don't eat dinner tonight, fuck it. I don't care. Anyways, it seems that Hydra was the most popular in the early days. How's it now? Hydra and Garm remain popular. However, that doesn't mean that Nidhogg and Skylight aren't being used. And I think part of it is due to the compatibility of the enemies in Quest. I think the Hydra and Garm are chosen because they're easy to use and easy to understand and effective. So there are no plans to make major balance adjustments at the moment. Also, don't worry guys, I have cup noodles. I can go eat cup noodles, okay? In my kitchen, it's fine. Instant noodles, yes! Don't worry, I have a Pocari powder. I can literally make Pocari myself. And I can also make instant noodles. So, we'll be okay. No problem. Anyways, considering any expansions other than balance adjustments, we're planning to determine which direction to focus in light of the EX style schedule for release. Okay. The Mars update is one of the available options, but okay. So it's been highly praised for Animatica Face has been oh. So Animatica Face is actually 25%. That's pretty good. Base face type 2 is 20%. Skip face is 19%. Okay. Actually, I think that's like the other lolly one face is 13%. And then the rest, there's just like some other stuff. Okay. Wow. So Animatica face is actually the most used face right now. Okay. 25%. That's pretty good. Originally, they're both people who like the default texture and people who like the texture of Toon Display. But it seems that Animatica phase has not much impacted Toon Display. Okay. Oh, the Masquerade! Yeah. Extra Duel. How many people have cleared up to rank 10? Did you know, guys? Hasegawa Yui actually did play rank 10 and cleared rank 10. Very respectable. Overall, about 10% of players has reached this level. 10% of players reach up to rank 10 of Masquerade. Okay. Since PSO2, since OG PSO2, right, the clear rate for high difficulty content, quote unquote, has always been around 5 to 10%. So yeah, it's understandable that core players play it. Very good. So if you guys clear 10, you know that you're in the 10%. Good job. Well done. Wait. On the other hand, where did the other 90% players get stuck? The most common is rank 10. Huh? People get stuck at rank 10? Many people have reached rank 10. Okay. Probably some like weird Google Translate stuff. I'll read that on my own later. Or maybe that, who knows? Maybe they reach rank 10 just to reach it. What the fuck is a relationship quest? Anyone want to guess? What the fuck would translate to relationship quest from Google Translate? It's probably like just like the stuff that, you know, they change the stuff every few days. But it's kind of nice on these moving around like LQs and stuff that kind of like just change the quest. What they mean is pretty sure like the changing LQs. Your peak quest. Yeah, which is why they're doing the same thing with the Griffin one, where there's 3 variations, which is decent. It's a bit more fun. More quests in this format. That's good. This is talking about like the IRL parties and stuff. Reading and play based on Central. Yep, Lions Rank Tournament, etc, etc. Yeah, they do a lot of fun stuff over there. I didn't go though because I'm lazy. And they did like competitions of like clearing the triggers and stuff on stage. Quote, esports. Totally. Just not really, but yeah, the thing with like the fees for these offline events is ever since like the Arcs Festa back so many years back, maybe sometimes I'll show you guys like the pictures of like the Arcs Festa that I go through throughout the years and stuff. But basically it's just like, yeah, they don't charge for these events. These are just free events that they literally host on their own at freaking Matsuhari for players to just come in and chill. Like they don't charge a single yen. It's free entry, literally. All you have to do is just make sure you have a PSO2 account, register it at the entrance, walk the fuck right in. I'm so glad that they're not planning to make any of these like paid services. As in like I'm glad that they're not gonna make like, you know, paid events and stuff like that. It kind of makes people really want to come to them a lot more and stuff like that. So I think it's a good thing. Yeah, because before there were also like trial sessions for new classes at the offline events and stuff, which is really, really cool. If the timing and development of the event is right, we would like to hold one. On the other hand, oh, yo, guys! Are there plans for a new class? The new class was on the agenda. Was. When planning EX style. Even if we implement a new class, the usage rate would be at most 30%. We came to the conclusion that it would be better to have something like Mars where a wide range of users can play, and decided to deliver with EX style. With that background, we think in the future it will be better focusing on updates that everyone can use overall rather than new class. No! That's... I get it. Look, I get it, but no, Sega, stop, please. You cannot literally be like, oh yeah, by the way, at most only 30% of players played the new class, by the way. Bro! The purpose of having more classes is not for every fucking player in the server to play the new classes, right? You make something new and fun, and if people like it, they play and stick with it. It's not made for everyone. Not everyone is gonna love a fucking sniper in a first-person shooter game, but it's like saying that, oh, we're not gonna put a sniper into this first-person game because only 30% of players ever pick up the sniper. That's not the logic we're supposed to go with here. Okay? That is not the correct logic. If we're gonna think of Hero, it's like they made Hero where like, oh, everyone's playing Hero. That's called unbalanced! Bro! No. This is bad. This is no. This is not the correct. This is not the style that you should be thinking of. Like, it's the wrong mindset. But however, I can respect the mindset that they want to make features that everyone can use overall, like the EX style and Mars. I respect that. But like, you literally cannot say we don't want to implement a new class because the usage rate will be relatively like at most 30%. This statement is the most fucking dumb thing I've ever read any game dev say. I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. That is really fucking stupid. Look at how exciting things were when fucking like Etoile released, when Luster released, when all this stuff released. Like, not everyone needs to play it because like the classes have like well-balanced gameplays and everything. Not everyone needs to play Luster for Luster to have a place in the game, you know what I mean? I don't know how you guys in chat feel about this, but like, I really don't like this statement. Like, I genuinely dislike this statement a lot. And it makes me very not happy. Anyways, there's gonna be more offline events at the SEGA headquarters, which is cool. Oh, there's gonna be some VAs. Oh, we got Morohoshi Sumire, which is like Aina's voice actor. Yume Minamoto, who plays Manan. Very cool. Oh, we have Toku Kawashima-san, which also plays Brooder. Okay, so like the three, yep. The regular NGS public broadcast is very interesting, but it seems to be a difficult undertaking to hold. What the fuck is this question? I don't think Headline is a hard... I don't think Headline's a difficult program to make at all. The regular NGS Headline Wave is based on the image of a radio program. Yep, I can respect this. Yeah, relax feel, that's fine. Oh, sorry. They were talking about like the, if they're gonna do like a Headline Wave live at the venue, I think maybe they're talking about like the, if they're gonna do like one at the actual like offline event. Like how they used to do the PSO2 station streams at the offline event, right? Yeah. Yeah. Those ones are really difficult. Yeah. All right, boys. Let's see. What does the future hold for NGS? I would like to ask you about the future of NGS to the extent that you can. There are a lot of battle and other content being distributed, but what do you want to prioritize? Hamasaki says, I cannot answer which one I'll prioritize, but we will continue to make player updates such as EX style and battle related updates such as Dark Falls class large bosses. Important. This is good, right? On the other hand, we will also make non-combat updates such as character creation related updates and various improvements following the Animatica phase. We will continue to update Line Strike, including tournaments. We are planning a story related to Ultra Realm. This year, the focus is on short episodes, but we are preparing for subsequent distribution of story content. What about creative space? We have received feedback from users, and we are working hard to respond to that in some way. We are thinking of the game NGS as a total package, including battles and other content, so we value every piece of content. So no real answer a part of creative space for creative space for now. Are we thinking of any new content other than battles? It has not taken shape yet. Okay, so we have confirmed for now. We don't have anything in development too much. Well, there's some stuff in planning, but there's nothing hard set in stone yet in development, right? If it will be implemented, it'll be next year or 2 years. Yeah. But basically, like, they're trying to think of some more stuff, like, outside of the combat content. But there's nothing actually in development yet. So, like, stuff outside of combat content, so stuff like, you know, Line Strike or Creative Space or stuff like that. So there is something planning, just nothing set in stone yet. Okay? That's fine. Oh! I really wish they would say yes to this, man. NGS has a ship system that makes it difficult to play. But are you considering integrating, as in like merging the servers? Have we considered merging servers? Have we considered merging ships? We understand the opinion, but we are not considering it at the moment, as it would require a large-scale overhaul. This is also very true. We would like to improve ease of play by using all-ship matchmaking for content where server load is an issue, or where content is not. So basically, like, they would rather make alternatives, such as, like, all-ship matchmaking and stuff, rather than combined servers, right? Because there's a lot of logistics that they have to do. But they will continue to try, like, trial and error, to find solutions and plan that makes easier for like, you know, people to play together and stuff like that. So at least, like, I'm happy that at least, like, they're trying to do the multi-ship matching and stuff like that. But, like, yeah, there's a lot of shit involved. That's true. If you were to just randomly, like, move every, you know, just give everyone, like, a ship transfer or something, it'll also be kind of weird. It's possible, but it's tired. It's a lot of shit. Oh, no. Hold on. There's spoilers down there. I hope you guys didn't read that. It's been 13 years since PSO2 release. Yeah, they planned to plan it for 10 years, but then they expanded it for like 5 years or something like that. Yeah. There's been a lot of big titles on smartphones in the recent years, but are they competitors? NGS is not available on smartphones, and it is a title supported by longtime users. So I don't think smartphone games are competitors. However, they are aware of it, and there's a lot to learn from. Hey! Hold on. There's a lot to learn in terms of content. Hey! I don't know about that. But hairstyle design, motion, etc. is pretty good. Yeah. But I would not take inspiration from mobile game content sometimes. Just saying. Not the best examples. okay? I get it, it's popular, but doesn't mean you have to make NGS a glorified mobile game on PC, okay? You get it, Sega? You hear me? Watching you. Some content, good. All content, no, okay? You better be careful there. What? Are you fucking kidding? Bro, don't open my past wounds. Popana and Hiro Arai has graduated. Are there any reasons for it? There's nothing negative. They left out their own reasons. Nothing but gratitude for those who have supported NGS for so long. True. Wait, guys. However, there are a certain number of users who were worried that NGS would end. So I was worried on how to convey that NGS would continue. Basically, NGS is not ending anytime soon. So after consideration, they decided that they will make NGS Headline Wave instead. Yeah, like renewing headline. They want people to feel reassured that if we made it this far, it seems like it will not end. So yeah. Hey, at least we got proper confirmation. For once. My dog is literally lying down right here, belly up. I feel like he's like asking for like belly scratches or something like that. Sorry, Brumpan. I'm not gonna cave. Seems this program has been more user-oriented than before. Yeah. ARC's public relations team has been supporting us for 10 years now. Our users are aware of this, and I think we're able to communicate in a slightly different way than Hiro Arai-san, who is in the position of the public relations officer of SEGA. Also says this on a episode where there's literally like 2 user questions that are like, whatever. Yeah, it's not dead, but we drive for 6 months at a time. But yeah, realistically, it is true. It is up for the execs who may pull the plug anytime, but it does give a little bit of hope, right? I mean, Sega's been pretty successful in the past few years. Thinking of like all the game releases and stuff, I think it's pretty good. Currently, we have an official content creator system, which I still am not applying. When it comes to long-running titles, it would be better to invite people who have played NGS rather than new people. Sega, if you want me to genuinely host a headline for global, that's like a specific global headline, and just be like the person on camera, I'm down. You know, I'll literally like fly over to Tokyo and be like, yo, what's up? If you really want me to, I will do it. Just saying. Finally, a message from Hamasaki. Thanks to all of you, NGS has successfully reached its 4th anniversary. While continuing our efforts with offline events, we are planning things that users can enjoy both in and out of the game. This year is also the 25th anniversary of Phantasy Star Online, and we are preparing for the end of the year, so please look forward to that as well. We will continue to work hard towards the 5th anniversary of NGS next year, and the 15th anniversary of PSO2 beyond that, so please support us. And that, sir, is the end of the message. Alright, chat, what do we think of the article, huh? I kind of want to wake my dog up, but I probably shouldn't. Yeah, what do we all think about? What do we all think about the article? Yeah, I think Pom Pom's like a little tired now. She doesn't really want to like get lifted up right now. Yeah, she's like getting sleepy and stuff. I get it. I'm just here being loud like a fucking dumbass while she's trying to sleep on the floor like right here. It is still kind of a nothing burger, yeah, but at least like it's something. It's more content than the headline. That's what I can say. It is very conservative resources, of course. Oh yeah, by the way, it's not like the Star Rail Pom Pom, by the way. It's Pon Pon. Like, hold on. It's like Pon Pon. It's a little different. Ah, fuck, the background's white. There. Pon Pon. There. Yeah, you guys can like scroll back and like see like the beginning of the stream or something like that. But yeah, of course, they can't really say a lot either because a lot of stuff has to be like under wraps. This is like normal for game devs and stuff like that. So. Yeah, I think that's really just about it. Anyways, I really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun talking and chilling with you guys today. I should do this more, honestly. We should have like long chat sessions like after live streams and stuff. I love chatting with you guys, man. It's always great. It's the bit before the hunter gets obliterated. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be my like new desktop wallpaper or some shit. I'm gonna like immortalize this on like some plaque. Oh man. The CC Sachi requested. I know, bro. I know. Chill, relax. There's lots of stuff to do, okay? But yeah. Anyways, guys. I will go make some instant ramen. Tiramisu. You should get guys, don't be like me and don't eat dinner, okay? Don't like actually eat food. Stay healthy, stay happy, you know, go out there, get some exercise, get some nice hobbies, you know. Instant ramen. Hell yeah. What the fuck you mean infant ramen? Oh yeah, by the way, like, this is really cool. I want to show you guys this as well. This is I got this glass. This mug is really awesome. It's like has like golden trims and stuff as well. It's really pretty. Nothing crazy. Just a nice like mug. It's really pretty. What's surprising the most about it is it's a Starbucks mug. This is not a product I expect from Starbucks. Okay? It's pretty. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. So I saw it and I was like, whoa, that's unique. For me, breakfast is 8:56. You haven't sleep? Hey man. Sometimes like if you don't sleep, it's like, it's fine. You know, chilling. Picked up the air. Yeah, no, like my windshield is like broken. So I'm so sorry, like, you know, all the puffs and the stuff kind of gets into the mic a little bit better. You guys eat. What the hell you mean? Yo, guys. All of you in chat, okay? Listen. Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Eat food. Get some exercise. And be a productive member of society. Have fun, you know? Socialize. Be a good thing. If I eat right now, bro. Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'll see you guys on Discord though. I'm literally gonna like go boil some water for like ramen or something like that. I'll see you guys on Discord. If you're lucky, maybe I'll stream some Dark Tide later because I need to level my Arbites class. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the Discord. Take care, guys. And I'll also see you guys, if you guys are here for the next line, I'll see you guys like next month. It's on the 29th of July. Bro, my Arbites is level 4! I haven't got time! Give me some slack! Cut me some slack! It's okay, I promise I will actually eat the ramen, okay? I will. I promise. Anyways, take care, boys. I'll see you guys soon. Fine. I'll post a picture in Discord. I'll do it. I'll do it after it's done. Now put the gun down and go relax, okay? Relax, chill out. Got this. Love you guys, by the way. By the way, if anyone's still here for whatever the fuck reason, I'm gonna give you guys a small little secret. A very, very small little secret. A little thing relating to a person named Stahl. I think he likes Asian culture a little too much, to be honest. That's all it is. There's nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna shit talk Saul or anything. But he always like tries to chat to me, be like, oh yeah, you know, I discovered this thing about like this Asian culture, and he's like, oh yeah, I guess you have a fascination with Asian culture, which is really cool. I learned so much stuff from Stahl. He teaches me so much about like cultures all over the world and stuff like that. It's a cool thing. Having a friend who's interested in stuff and doesn't stop yapping about stuff. I love Stahl. Alright, I'm actually gonna go make ramen for real now. I'll see you guys. Mwah. That's a really bad sound for smooch. Fuck, I'm not gonna retry it though. Out of here.